right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Get the chat pulled up. Oh, hell. There is Amy at Leonard Mountain Homestead. Uh-oh, I got some background noise here. Because I have it on in YouTube. Anyway, all right. I made it to chat so far. Hello, Crystal. Oh, look, Crystal's in here. Hello. Hey, Chris, Texas Raider. How are you? Let's see, get this going here. Okay. Hey, Peter, Old Man King Homestead. Sean, what is up? Hey, Tony. Good evening. How are you? So, see, there's Crystal. My finger hit hide. What's your finger hitting hide? Well, Chris, I'm gonna tell you, uh, our little competition is looking a little bad for me for the weekend. Between looks like Oklahoma's finding their stride, and LSU is just flat in the water still. So it may not be good. Hey, Foothills of Appalachia, how y'all? Rowdy, hello, hello. Jennifer. All right, Jennifer's in here. We got to talk about sparkly bling bling stuff. So, see. Got to think of what I can talk about bling bling. Let me see here. I'm sorry, Texas. Hang on. What have I missed? Did I miss something? No. No, Texas hadn't hit a bump in the road. Nothing. You unhid Chris. Oh, hang on. Look at here.
Hello, my LSU brother.
I'm sorry. Hello, my Oklahomian. Oklahoma's fan. No? Oh man, I tell you, Texas hadn't hit a bump in the road. Nothing.
It's good to see you and everyone.
Oh, hang on. Look at here.
Hello, my LSU brother.
Uh-oh. Hey, you got me on in the background or something, Chris. You're like, you got that delay in there. Pause your YouTube. Oh man, I tell you, Texas hadn't hit a bump in the road. Nothing. Hang on.
It's good to see you. And let's see.
And just reloaded your wood stove. 11 p.m. here, falling asleep real fast. Come on, Jennifer. You can do it.
Don't forget, we got to poke Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead.
Mr. Heavy on the Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead.
And no, I don't do what he always said. That's his saying, so I don't use it.
What do you mean, pink canning supplies? Do you have bling bling canning supplies, Jennifer? I mean, come on. Hey Joe, how are you? All right, I gotta get caught up here.
Brother Joe.
Hey, Kristen. Bella's Whispered Homestead, how are you? Let's see, I'm getting down here. Joe, what's up? Joe, fix it for you.
And Brother Joe. Oh, by the way, congratulations to your son and their team, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. They this weekend coming up, will not be. There's Mr. Sean Blocker. How are you? This weekend will not be near as easy. The team that we have to play this weekend has two really good running backs, and they have a really good offensive line.
Yeah, but they
So,
made it this far. So, I mean, that says a lot.
hey, look, I mean, there's a very good possibility when we have a really good offense, we have a really good defense. It's just a matter like this weekend, the team that they um what is it? Must still need the glitter for the food stuff. Jennifer needs glitter for all kind of stuff. Um, hope you in there. Okay. But anyway, we the team that played them this weekend is a team that we played earlier in the year, one of our district rivals, and it was the same type of game against them that we had against them. We it was a tight game going into half, and after the halftime, we kind of went to pulling away. What's up, Bowen? And all
Hey,
that was we have a really good offense, really good defense, and we basically their offense wasn't that good, so we wore their defense down because they've got a good defense. So going into the half with them two teams this weekend, it was a I want to say a 8-7 ball game. The team in our district was actually ahead going into halftime against them, and so we're going to be good. Took 4 years, but I found Pete can't still use it. I guess you like what is that stuff that Jessica likes? Jennifer. Oh, what is that fancy? I say fancy. Um, the woman that has the cooking stuff named after.
Oh, there's Julia Childs.
No, it's they sell them in Walmart and stuff, but it's got all this pretty decorative stuff.
Yeah, something lady or something like that in it.
God, I cannot remember. Somebody, I guarantee you, somebody will say something in here. I bet Crystal knows what I'm talking about anyway.
Or
Let's see.
country woman or something like that.
Yeah, something woman, the pioneer woman. That's it.
Pioneer woman.
Pioneer woman. Pioneer woman. Yep. Yep. So Jennifer might be like a pioneer woman person or something. All that pretty stuff.
I just
Yep,
want to know
bro.
if Jennifer always, she's talking about pink stuff. So is she doing salmon all the time?
I don't know what did she say? And now I have two. Tell me, how are you doing, Martha Stewart? Hey, pioneer woman. Yeah, Amy said it right there. Yeah, I switched. Oh, look, that says something right there. Old Bowen knows it. Bowen knows his stuff there. I don't know if I'd throw it out there, Bowen. So anyway, now then, well, I've caught up. Everybody's on here. Oh, okay. My mom loves that lady. Yeah, my wife does too. Oh, well, in case nobody has seen, I haven't done anything to see. How do you what? How do you not know Pioneer Woman? Well, I know. Trust me, I have to hear about Pioneer Woman all the time. Hey, Lori, how are you? What? Ree Drummond is her name. What?
Never
Well,
knew that.
oh, hell, me neither. But anyway, I am officially monetized. I think I'm about got all my stuff done. So, um,
Kudos.
yeah, that's all done. So that means there will be a giveaway coming up. Um, Probably gonna wait and do it after Christmas sometime. I mean Christmas after Thanksgiving sometimes because I don't even know of next Monday if I'll even do a live next Monday because like I said, I'm fixing to hit it pretty hard this time off. I'm finna do some hunting. So if I do, it'll be more of a pop up next Monday because when I'm hunting, it takes me a while to get out of the woods from where I'll be hunting at. Her stuff, the patterns are a bit old lady for me. Oh yeah, it's not enough bling bling on there for Jennifer.
And by the way, Amy, I did see where Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead said sup.
So
Tell him
so
thanks.
I must have missed sup. So sup, Chris. Um, let's see here. Yeah, Joe, I know. I'm sure everybody does. I mean, every time we go into something, it's like a list. I have, and the thing is, a lot of that stuff, you give it a little time and it warps and all kind of stuff. I don't, whatever. Thank you, Kristen.
Well, you got to have cast iron, don't you?
Oh yeah, we have some cast iron stuff, but I mean, we got to have this other, Amy says, Jennifer, you're fired, old lady pattern. Hey, no, Sean, we're not giving away a side by side. I
Hey,
might
I'll settle
give away
for
a
a minute.
side by side picture. No. So I don't know. I haven't even started gathering things up yet for the giveaway. So it's I've still been trying to catch up around here on stuff we've got to get done, and tomorrow I guess I'll be winterizing things. I mean, we're today I think it was 85 degrees here today, and I think over the next couple of days we're supposed to be down to like 28. It's something like.
It's 32 here, and we've got a hard freeze of 25 tonight.
Oh, yeah, we're nowhere near that right now. So, hey, there's Beth in here.
Hello, Beth.
Yep,
Must be from BNUS. I can't.
BNS Odyssey or US
That's the
Odyssey.
last word.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm still learning.
that's right. That's right. So, but
And by
anyway,
the way,
what you been up to, Chris?
well, supposedly getting ready for Thanksgiving because Saturday I've been invited to my cousins, and so but he he was going to move a structure. Anyway, he wound up with some bruised ribs, so
Mm,
that's been kind of, you know, he's taking it easy. So other than that, you know,
yep.
still piddling around this house because it's just you never know what you got until you move. And then you realize, oh, I haven't seen this in 20 years.
Yep. Yep.
So
Joe,
I'll just send it all to Amy.
there you go. There you go. Joe, the Ranger did not get the forklift out. I had to get my 4-wheel drive truck and get hooked to it. I was hoping it would. I was hoping the Ranger would do it. And I think if I'd had a different driver, it might would have. But Jessica was scared to snatch on it. Krista said we have some kittens we'll be giving away. 8 of them. Yeah, we'll throw them in with a bucket of string, Crystal. They'll take them like that.
There you go.
Hobo. That's I don't guess I've ever seen a hobo before. Did I hear y'all giving away a side by side? Yeah. Hey, I had to go buy one little toy side by sides.
Going down to the Dollar General.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I might go big time on that. We might go to Walmart.
Oh man.
Yeah, go to Walmart, get
Woo!
one. Yeah. Give away a Ford. Oh, come on. Hey, there is Mr. Paul Case. What are you
Well, see,
doing, Mr.
I
Paul?
was gonna wait and let him come on first to
Yeah.
be respectful to Mr. Paul and to your other regulars. But then when you started talking football, I had to jump in on it.
Oh, I'm telling you, I don't know what to think about that football deal coming up. It may be I don't know. We shall see. I
Yeah,
think LSU still gonna take Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma they got lucky against Alabama.
I don't know. My other cousin was actually at the game, and he's an Alabama fan. So I've since now told him, hey, you need to go to these OU games because no matter what the team is, OU won.
Now, hey, Amy, look, you telling Chris you still got his cooking set he won. When did you win that cooking set? Because I done had Amy be calling me out because Chris didn't get his knife or Chris didn't get his cap. And look, and now she's got all that stuff and she's still holding on to your cooking set. Boy, I tell you, Amy, it's not a way to be there. Not a way to
If I
be there.
remember right, I think it's teal in color or blue. It's,
Oh,
how's
Coach
Bunny doing?
Bunny is doing bunny stuff. So we're getting a little bit better understanding of when I go to feed them. She's not quite trying to whoop the bucket away from me. So hey Neil, we I've had my daughter. My daughter's had to feed them one day this week, and Jessica she's had to feed them one day this week because um sent the link to my phone, not the email. Well, I didn't. I can send you an email, Amy. I'm sorry. Just email that link to yourself. If you'll email it to yourself, you'll get it.
Hang on, Mr. Trey. I'll send it to her.
Okay.
Eh,
Um, you ain't. Oh, you are down here. God, that's the only thing. That's the only thing about this. I've got to get used to this deal with the restream, Paul. What is that? Is that a timer? So, Chris, the whole
Seven
time
and
we're
a half
just sitting here
minutes of
talking.
7.5 minutes of video I've got to put up now. Thanks a lot. That's how
I'm
long
sorry.
can Trey leave me in the basement?
Oh,
I don't know what happened. I pushed that link and tried to get on there from my email. It worked fine last time, and today I had trouble with it. And I finally got it figured out, but after it took me down a rabbit hole going somewhere I didn't need to go. Hey, how are you guys doing tonight?
how you doing, Mr. Paul?
We had a really blustery day here. It was our wind chill all day was like 41. Wind blowing about 15 miles an hour.
Yep, same here.
They're talking about us having a hard freeze on I can't tell you. I think it's Thanksgiving night down to 23.
wow.
Yeah, it'll be fun, they said. Be a rancher, they said.
Let me look at mine and see exactly when we're gonna. But like I said, it was I think 84 or 85 today. It was so hot.
Yeah, yesterday was one of those days Johnny Gillum would have complained about trying to deer hunt through.
Well, that's
Before.
why I haven't been.
It was 65, 70 and windy, and the wind was still blowing today, but it switched out of the northwest, and uh, it was just kind of a cold, blustery
So it
day.
says right now it's 67 degrees here right now.
Yeah.
That's how much it's cooled off some. But let's see the daily. The daily, well, it's not supposed to get to freezing until Friday, and it's barely gonna dip down to 32
Mm-hmm.
Friday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it's just gonna keep getting colder for that, but it won't last long
Yeah, you
as
better wear
normal.
shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I've been here a long time.
Yeah, I just like I said, I've got to get used to this.
I first started out yelling, "Pioneer Woman! Pioneer Woman!" Anita's all the way over there, and she's like, "Is it Pioneer Woman he's talking about?" I first thought you was talking about maybe Paula Dean or something because she's got a bunch of that cookware out there. Paula Dean has a restaurant in Branson, and they're one of the only restaurants I've been to in a long time that serves their meals family style. You
Yeah.
You order what you want, and they bring out enough for everybody at the table to have what you're having.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So y'all have a hard freeze gonna start there
Kind of
this weekend, huh, Joey? Wow. Hey, there's Karma. How are you? So I guess you heard then, Mr. Paul, that I was able to get my monetization stuff done.
Yeah.
Was you on during that time, or when you was in the background? Just
it'll be in my video.
it'll be. What you gonna call it? The wait for Trey or something?
How long can I stay in Trey's basement?
That's going to be a world record.
Maybe 7 or 8 minutes. I'm like, hey, it ain't bad down here. It's just black and white.
I am. I'm gonna do the restream. I'm gonna at least get it for a year. But the only downside that I have found to the restream, and I have been looking, I've been on nights, and the downside I have found to it, I cannot find a giveaway tool that will exactly work with it. Now I'm sure there's one like maybe the one like Jesse and Lisa use that I can use. So I think what I'm going to do is for my giveaway 84. I can't even listen to this. It's highs of 40s and lows going 20s this week. We'll be getting some of that soon enough, Jennifer. But for my giveaway, I guess I'm gonna have to use StreamYard and just cross my fingers that it don't work. I mean that it works. Because the last 2 times I've been on StreamYard, it has been all jacked up. So hello, Heaven's Fire. How are you?
Hi, Evan Fire and Miss Evelyn.
Evelyn Newman. Hello. So,
did you see Heaven's Fire video where she got snow? Yeah, she got a good coating. It looked like.
There's some of the farm channels I watch that are in Saskatchewan that was talking about getting a lot of snow. One of them's a big dairy there by Saskatoon, and they'd been dealing with it. Their snow don't stay, though. It piles up and then blows away. I'm like, yeah, must be nice. You poor people who don't have any trees, hardly.
Yeah. That's Crystal. Amy and them will be coming through Thursday. We will get them a care package with a kitten put in it for you. So did you ever get Amy any pictures of the travel trailer, Crystal? Because she's been on me about that. You know, I mean, I don't know, because she would not wait and be late on doing anything, like sending somebody a cook set or something they've won, like, you know. So I mean, I don't know why Amy would be so impatient about waiting on some pictures. Oh, wait. Oh, we can get it right here.
Get it right.
Hey. Hi, Amy.
How long do you have to stay down there?
You better be lucky that I am here right now, okay? Because I'm usually falling asleep, okay?
Hey, I was working on the decorations down there in the basement. How'd you like the accommodations?
Yeah, I mean, I was just, and then I had to sit here and listen to him talk smack the whole time. Yeah. And heck no, I do not want a kitten. No.
Why in the world would you send me dog food like that? Did y'all see my short that I put up about Nita making cups?
Yes.
She comes in here during Rainy's live.
No, Joe, it ain't stuck no more. It is out. I'll check that out. Yes.
Yeah. You see how that looks like it reads right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
Is that the one that's backwards?
That's the one that's backwards. This one, the writing is actually right.
Oh. Yes,
wow.
Owen. The mail is broken.
Oh, so Krista, you're slacking. It's okay. Amy's late on stuff too. It's okay. She'll understand.
I'm very late on. I literally have the rest of the giveaways on my mother-in-law's desk ready for tomorrow. So, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have none of the white fluffy stuff here, neither, Jennifer. I mean, when we have the white stuff here, it goes into more of an ice.
In case anybody wanted to know, Joe is a man of mans. Anything you talk about, he turns it to food. Did you see that? It's white like Christmas candy. Oh, can't you make ice cream out of that stuff? Mhm.
Amy, your shirt matches your background.
Yes, it does.
I love it.
I blend in.
Is Chris in there? He might have his shirt on that matches the background too. I can't.
He went outside. He don't even know I'm on the live. He'll just come back in. Hopefully he's not cursing.
Hey, Tony.
I watched Tony's video earlier of him playing in the dirt. Yeah.
Hi, Tony.
I haven't watched any videos the last couple of days. Today, let me tell you, today I come home, I told Jessica, I said, look, I'm gonna take me a nap because I took off. I'm supposed to be working tonight. I took off my last 3 nights. So I come home this morning, I told Jessica, I said, make sure you call and make sure I'm awake. Because I mean, like when I come in, I go to sleep, I'm like, I'm dead to the world. She says she didn't hear me. I woke up at 1:30 this evening.
Oh.
So yeah.
Well, either that or you didn't hear her.
No, I asked her. She said, I don't remember you telling me that. So I did. Anyway. I don't know where. Well, I love Mr. Joe. So Amy, when are y'all leaving? Thursday morning?
Yes, probably about 4:00 in the morning.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. And what is it? It's like 9 hours? Is it like 8 hours?
Like
9 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So does that mean we've got to have a 4-hour Wednesday live?
Or Tuesday. Well, Tuesday's a long one. Wednesday, I would never make the Wednesday ones.
Yeah, Wednesday is like the little bitty one.
Yeah. She does it early so us normal folks can't get on there with her.
Well, I don't have church this Wednesday, so it's a possibility I could even be there. And we could
be like 5 o'clock, or I think, ain't it 5 o'clock or something like that?
5 o'clock.
It's all right. It's almost dark here by 5, so.
Hi, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dana, how are you?
Hi, Dana.
Oh yeah. I hope all that goes well, Dana. Otherwise, I get confused.
Crystal.
Reverend Joe.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I put a nap. Look, I didn't put that nap on purpose. I was supposed to get a few hours sleep because otherwise it'll be bad tonight. I'm telling you, I will be. That's why I'm gonna have to, like, in a little bit, I'll catch a little spot where I'll get tired, and I'm gonna have to make myself go to sleep tonight. Otherwise, I will lay there and I will stare at the ceiling all night. And about 5:30 in the morning, my eyes will start getting heavy. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm a night owl. I can stay up late easy.
Well, I've learned that you can incorporate watching videos and sleeping.
Yeah, well, I do that a lot.
You know, I support some of my friends that way because a lot of their content's not stuff I'm really into. Big deal. They're my friends. So I'm going to go turn their video on and watch it. And if I fall asleep, they were helping me out while I was helping them out. So, whatever it takes.
Yep, I do the same. I got some of her playing on the TV right now.
But I can't catch up with all of them that I want to watch for some reason.
And it's so hard. I mean, it's so hard to just you just got to pick a little bit and watch here and there because, man, it's so hard to keep up with everybody. It's so many people.
Yep, but I do enjoy getting to see some of y'all's videos, and like I watched Tony's today. He was doing some stuff that I need to get done. I've got in Miami, and I think it's been mentioned on here before. There's a mushroom farm, and they sell compost. I've got to get over and get me a load of compost to bring and home and put in my raised bed gardens so that they're ready to go for the spring.
Yeah.
we have been doing really lousy. If there is a person that's done lousy at growing tomatoes this year, it is me. And it's happened the last couple of years. And I think I figured out why. I had scraped some dirt off the back of the pond dam and put in my raised garden beds. Well, it'd been sprayed for about 19 years with grays on. Bring those brand new tomato plants home and plant them in that dirt, and they look like they're doing really good. And about the fourth day, they go, no, don't feed me any more of that. So,
All right, Jennifer, I understand. And if I would have knew, which
Hi, Avid.
I wasn't here till. Hey, Avid, how are you?
Hey, Avid.
That Dakota and Shayla wasn't going to go live tonight, and normally he'll text me and say, "Hey, we're not going live tonight" or something. I would have jumped on an hour early, but I didn't get here. I didn't get back here till about 8:30.
so did you go read their post?
No, I have. I've been sleeping. So
Yeah, they put a post on their channel that said they weren't going live, and then that you probably would go live a little early, like at 8:30. And I'm like, does he know this?
no, I mean, I'm telling you. Let me say, I don't think I got a text. Let me look, because I'm telling you, no, I did not get a text.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, man, my first day off is always a doozy. When you haven't turned back around from working nights, it's a. But if I could get up early at a decent time and get going, I used to be. I'm telling you, a few years ago, could come home and never go to sleep. I'd come home and go straight to work, and just do stuff, and then I wouldn't sleep that night. I might be up for 3 days before I go to sleep. And now it's when I get home, like, okay, I'm fixing to get to it. I'm gonna get some stuff done. I ain't go to sleep. I'm gonna sit here, and I'm gonna drink me a cup of coffee or do something. I'm out. I guess that's getting older. I don't know.
Oh, Lord, you're
How old
young.
are you? How old are you, Trey?
So I'm not but 45.
Yeah.
45?
45.
You young whippersnapper?
Whippersnapper. Hey, she's younger than I am.
Goodness.
It started taking me all day to do the things I used to do all day long about the time I turned 38. So I've been dealing with that junk for a dozen years.
That's right, Tony. Daddy always says you can sleep when you're dead.
I heard my oldest son say that, and I'm like, where'd you get that from? He said, I saw you do it. And I'm like, I haven't died yet. Mm-hmm.
No, wasn't me.
I had a doctor's appointment first thing this morning. It was pretty interesting. I've had this standing doctor's appointment. They want to see me every 6 months and talk to me and everything, and I don't really care for that. Big deal. I promised some people in the emergency room I'd go see a doctor because I showed up there and my blood pressure was high. Well, the reason my blood pressure was high is I had sprained my foot. And but I told him I'd go, so I went, and it was a little bit elevated, and I have that in my family history, kind of. So both my mom and dad both are on blood pressure medicine. So this lady got me started on this blood pressure medicine, and I guess it's been going on almost 2 years now. And she finally today told me that she would go ahead and renew my prescription for a whole year, and I wouldn't have to come back and see her for a year. And I'm like, well, that's real nice of you. But I've been carrying around the slip to go get my blood work done ahead of this appointment for 6 months. And so I went in, got my blood work done. There's a private lab that charges half what they do in the doctor's office. So I went there and got my blood drawn. And on Thursday, then on Friday, the doctor's office calls me, and it's the nurse there, and she says, all your labs looked really good, blah, blah, blah. It could be that your LDL, something like that, cholesterol levels a little bit high, and maybe you ought to think about being more active. And I'm like, tell me more about this activity. And I said, so you're telling me all this, do I need to even come in on Monday? She said, you got an appointment for Monday? I said, yeah. She said, oh, well, I didn't know that. Oh, so you were having these labs done ahead of your appointment. That's smart. I said, so do I need to come in on Monday? I'll ask the doctor. This is like at 11 o'clock. She never calls me back. So at 3 o'clock, I call over there and the same gal answers the phone. She says, I'm not sure. Hang on, yes. She said you need to come in Monday. I'm like, okay.
Hi, Wanda.
And then like 20 minutes later, the doctor's office calls me to remind me I have an appointment on Monday. I'm like, these people got it all together, obviously. So I go, and the only thing they did to me was put me across scale. She listened to my heart and lungs and took my blood pressure, which was off the charts low to me. 112/73.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good because I was like on average 5 to 8 over on both my numbers before, and now I'm like 10 under. No wonder I'm tired in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
I should take half of one of those that I'm taking. Anyway, she says, well, we won't have to see you for another year. So I go back out to the receptionist, make the appointment for a year later. She said, do you want it on the same date? I'm like, that'd be fine. She says, we can hook you up same time. I said, that'd be fine. And they always give me one of those cards with that wrote on it, She couldn't find any cards. So I just gave her mine, and she whited out the number on the year and wrote 5 over it and gave it back to me.
Well, look at him over there.
Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Hey, Chris.
What's up? Well, I went and had my, what'd she say?
I didn't hear.
Wanda.
I didn't hear. She went back and got real slow. I don't know.
No, she was
I
saying
said,
hello
hi,
to
Wanda.
Hi, Wanda.
What did she say here? Wait, all these old people 40 and up. I hope you don't start talking about oh, how old are you?
I need Jennifer's address so I can send all my AARP stuff to her.
Sis, thank you, ma'am.
I'm 50 and I've been getting AARP stuff for like 5 years. I don't know why they haven't started sending me the NAACP stuff because I've been working like one for most of my life.
Crystal sending me super chats trying to get rid of kittens.
Go, Crystal.
Listen, she said that she would trade George for those 8 kittens. No, not happening. I'm sorry to tell Crystal, but January 16th is the processing or taking him to the processor. They're so booked, they're so far behind. So
Crystal, I have an idea. All you got to do is just tell Tommy. Is Tommy home right now? I don't know if my brother-in-law is home, but all you got to do is tell him you can bring him down, and then he'll probably give you a processed hog for it because he goes hog hunting on a regular basis. So you might.
I've had cats ruin my day. I don't want any kittens. Here's the last experience I had with a cat ruining my day. They got in the fan shroud and knocked the belts for the hydraulic pump off my hay bed for my truck.
That makes a bad day for the kittens and for you.
And for me, yeah.
I'm sure they've knocked holes in radiators before from that stuff.
I didn't have no holes in the radiator, but all my belts for my hydraulic pump were wrapped around the fan. The kittens weren't so good for wear either, but
yeah.
That'll learn them.
I told you she'll hook you up.
oh my. Wow. 9 months. Yeah.
Oh no,
I was
we can
lucky.
process it.
I was lucky. We got 3 going to processor in January.
Hey, if they're booking hogs to be processed 9 months out, that means they could be booking hogs to be processed that's not even born yet.
If you get them up to weight fast enough, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what we went through back in 2020 and 21. That was our local processors that we use couldn't get you a date in there, and they had so many people that made dates so far out they completely forgot about them. That they came up with a system where when you make a date, you put down like $25 to hold your date. If you back out, they keep your $25.
So this brings up a question. Amy just processed it. So what of the hog are you going to eat unless y'all get like some ground sausage made, or I mean, what are you going to?
The sausage, the bacon.
I mean, just shake.
Yeah.
The
There's-
roast.
Yeah, the roast.
Boneless
There you
pork
go.
chops. I can hear it now.
Well, we're not really big on pork chops, but I mean, we probably will get some.
I eat pork chops. You just don't.
You're not
No,
big on
wait,
pork chops.
listen. When the heck did you start eating pork chops?
I
Because
didn't say I live for them. I said I'll eat them.
I don't know where Brenda's at.
I just don't go
learned
to the
something.
store looking for stuff with no bones
Hi,
in it.
Jenny.
You get about that much fat on the outside of one of them pork chops and just put it in the pan. Oh, that is and hey, cut the bone off from it, big deal. But that fat
She
renders
does.
while you're frying it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody misses. She'll eat meat. I just have to like take it off the bone. Like on Thanksgiving, she'll eat the turkey, but I just have to give her meat that I already cut off the bone.
But I'll take
Wait,
the meat.
you
that was
you have to
touching
cut the meat
bone.
off the bone for her, and then she'll eat it. If you cut
Yeah.
it
But
off
the meat that was touching the bone, I won't eat.
Just like the grandbabies.
Yeah.
So you're like her daddy.
wow.
I thought you were married. I didn't know.
So Jennifer, I see Jennifer keeps talking about all this talk about people over 40 and stuff. So how old is Jennifer?
You
I like
guys
20s.
you guys do know that's all just good natured fun. I wouldn't want you to go away thinking that I don't like you because you're
Good one,
you
Adam.
don't gnaw on the bone all evening or something, or you have to have Chris cut your supper up for you. Maybe that's why he's got that word. I don't know. Sup.
Mhm.
Well, if
Them
you're
are
gonna have
good
pork
there.
chops, don't forget the applesauce.
It ain't gonna be George.
The funny part about her acting like a kid with the meat on the bone, she likes little Lunchables too.
Really?
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
I
But
think
does she like
Her
squid?
holding one of them little pieces of meat that's in them Lunchables in her hand, probably like one of us holding a regular piece of ham or something in ours. You know, kind of makes her feel normal size.
Yeah.
sometimes I take
Hey,
adult Lunchables with
Jennifer
me
is
to the woods.
39. So talking about us 40 over folks. Okay. I
Yeah.
got you.
Jennifer, you're almost there.
It's like somebody saying 28, calling 30-year-old people old. Like you're right there. Like come on.
Most of us that are 40 and 50 are like, I can't believe I'm not still 28.
Right.
Time just seems to fly by so fast after you have kids, and then it's like a blur.
Man. You know, my papa told me that the older you get, the faster time flies. And boy, this
Oh, yeah.
year has been about as true as ever. But I'm telling you, this year seems like just, I mean, it's fixing to be Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey,
I feel like we just did like 10 Killer not too long ago.
yeah, just a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Right?
And it was 6 months. I've heard that said, Trey, but I heard it a little bit different. They said life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it
You
goes.
get to the end, the faster it goes.
That's about the same thing, I guess.
Yep. Good night, Lila.
Well, that's just
Good
because of
night,
all
Lila.
that's just because of all the crap you have to deal with, just like the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is having any over 50? Yeah, there's several over 50.
Add about 12 more to that, Avid.
You don't look it though, Chris.
No, he don't. But I can tell you how to get to look like this when you're.
Oh, do tell. Oh, come on, Paul, tell me.
When
I
you're
was just wondering
19,
how you do that.
when you're 19, convince a bank to loan you $350,000 due back in 12 years. That'll do it.
Oh,
Build a chicken farm and deal with a company that don't care if you're still there or not, and that'll do it. That'll do it.
Mm.
well, the move from Texas to Oklahoma added about 10 years on me.
Oh,
Hey, Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, I seen your message
Go
on
for
reason I seen it, Tony.
Sorry, Angie took my big light I have in here, so I'm trying to make this magnifying light thing that I have for looking at coins.
That's okay, Tony. When you sit in the shadows like that, you can just pretend you're Batman.
Do I look better? I probably look better.
Oh.
How's everybody going?
Good.
I don't know if you look better or not. Let me see here.
I look better without glasses.
It's still. Hey, wait. We can see. We went to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
He's gonna tell ghost
Hey,
stories.
I was somewhat scared there for a minute.
I heard him when he first popped up. I think Trey said it. He said, "Hey, Tony."
Hey, Tony.
Mhm.
I can't help it. Every time Tony pops up on a live, it's all I can think of is like, "Hey, Tony!" Like the most.
Hey, Tony. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Well, I
Yeah.
have memories of the Tony we've got, enough so that I don't bring up anything about pictures because he has photographs we don't want to see.
Oh, she just turned the other light on, so hold on.
He just stole my purse.
Go on, Tony.
There we go.
Stole Jennifer's purse. You ain't got no bling bling purse.
I look better now. She brought me the light.
You've seen the light, eh?
Yeah, just a little.
Paul and me are close. I thought he just said he was 12 years older than me.
No, that's me.
I gotta use this chat. Wow, it's different. Hey, Janae,
What is
Crystal,
3
everybody.
p.m. Mountain time?
Mountain time. It's
Whew.
it's only an hour.
How you doing?
How you doing? One of my brothers, he lives in Florida. He'll go, "Hey, bro, how you doing?" I said, "Pretty good."
Now we need to get Tony one of those Amy hats and have it put "How you doing" on it.
How you doing?
Right? Uh-huh.
Lisa, my
That could be arranged. I know somebody that does.
Crystal, Amy has glasses that she's supposed to wear, but don't.
Crystal, I think you and Amy are about the same age. I think you and Amy's about the same age.
28?
No.
I'm not 28. I wish I was 28. Yeah, I wish I was 28. Not 28.
Well, I just figured you're sitting there by Dad.
Oh, you need to get your phone out and
I
show
love that. Dad.
What was that app that did that?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you need to show them because it did me all kinds of dirty. Before Critter Creek critterfied us and made a cartoon of me and Amy, which, by the way, he did a way better job of not making me look like an 80-year-old man. She had an app on her phone or something that did the same thing. She took an actual picture of us, and it's like a filter, and they put the filter across it to cartoon us. And it looks like a 90-year-old man with a granddaughter sitting on his lap. It's ridiculous.
Van Winkle.
Like, it's bad. They did me all kinds of dirty.
Craig, you're going to blow her up.
And I don't like.
Okay, I got it. Hang on, let's see here.
Oh my Lord! Hey, look at those eyebrows.
Yep.
I think Amy set you up there.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing to do with it. She just showed me. She's like, "Look what they did." I'm like, "What?" I like that one better. Go back to that one. I like that one better.
Why? It doesn't even look like you.
Well, it doesn't make me look 90.
Yeah, watch Chris
Go-
sitting there with his
go with
daughter.
that one.
You know,
I like that one better.
Oh,
Yeah.
manly man.
Hey, he looks like Macho Man there.
He's got a big
At least
chin
I
right
don't
there.
look
And that one.
90.
Hey,
But
I moved my microphone. Does it sound any better or too loud, too low, or anything?
It's all good here.
Is it? I put it inside a teddy bear because everybody said it sounded so loud and so dense. It's inside a teddy bear now.
Yes, I agree with that statement there.
Hopefully it's better.
Shoot, heavens fire! I wish I was in my 20s.
I work with a bunch of 20-year-olds. That's what's wrong with this planet.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I have to agree with that. That statement there too. They're different. A lot of them think they're owed everything.
No.
you know. I got a little bit of a different take on that. Apparently, I just grew up really, really blessed to be able to go to work with my dad and for him to show me how to do things. And I mean, we got our hands greasy and didn't have. I mean, we didn't have everything that we wanted, but we had enough that to do what we needed to do.
Right there.
Taught me how to work and make a living. I owe a great debt of gratitude to my dad. He spent a lot of time on me, you know.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't think there's that many today that do that for their kids. We ought to be people that make sure we get that done.
Exactly.
Hello, Mr. Dale.
Hello, how are you all? Chris, Paul, Amy, Tony. Oh, by the way, hi Trey.
So I haven't got to watch your video popped up today. What kind of did you have a rant or something coming home?
Oh, it
was unfiltered. It was kind of like water that still had the dirt in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to watch that one too.
I didn't get all of it watched. I did see a short that Nana had put up, and I don't know how long ago it was, but she was doing a little rant about $8 coffee.
Oh, that was from quite a while back, but yeah, I mean, it's her own fault. She's the one that goes and drinks that bougie stuff. She's been taking lessons from Amy. Sup,
It
Chris?
had to have been a long time ago because now those $8 coffees are like $12 coffees.
Yep.
And there's very little coffee in that coffee.
oh
Yeah,
God.
like you did that live tonight, or I missed it. I seen the rerun, but I seen there was a channel after it today promoting that some of us may know, and I was like, no, I ain't doing it. That's not even honest to me. I don't care what it is. I got a feel in my heart, and I ain't doing it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was everybody's asked me who I'm upset at. Everybody's apologizing to me for no reason. Like, I'm sorry.
They got a reason to be guilty?
Yeah, nothing to do with anybody other than I'm just like here with it. You know what I mean?
Now I'm gonna have to watch it. Hold on, I'll bear back. No.
That's backwards, Paul. Now I gotta spell it out backwards so I know what you're saying.
I can't write backwards.
Oh, you said it too quick.
No, but all you got to do is go under settings and flip the switch, and it'll switch you the right way.
We'll try to read it upside down then.
They're sideways.
No,
They'd be fine.
I was going to put that up there. Somebody said it looked like we was a bunch of people who were on America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, BR 549.
Yeah.
Hi, Crystal, by the way.
Amy doesn't have any idea what BR549 is.
She's like, what's that? Huh.
Really? Or junior samples.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with $8 coffees. There's a lot wrong with $8 coffees. It's
Yeah.
$8 for something that costs 50 cents to make. That's the problem. Yes, I know I'm behind on this. I was doing something else.
AJ. Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Yeah, I was venting a little. All of a sudden, people. So maybe I'm onto something because, like, my biggest short I ever put out was a rant, and people just love it when I go on a rant.
This is
I don't know why.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Are you ready to smash me again this week at Kahoot It? I want to tell you what. Trey Williams was like in 12th place on Kahoot It, and there was only 11 people in there.
Yeah,
I know.
I think Case Paul did a little bit better than Trey Williams. Yeah,
he was at least on the leaderboard once with Case Paul.
Hey, we have missed a lot of lives, and we've had a lot going on between birthday parties and gatherings. I mean, it has been nonstop until actually last night was the first night. Hey, it's a record. I've never gone to bed at 9:15 at night. I had to go. I was out.
Well, I'm telling you, that was me last week. There was one night, Nana was like, I'm going to bed, and I'm like, it's 8:30. And I'm like, I'm going to stay up. And I had something playing on, like one of my bird dog training videos, trying to learn something. And literally I was like, I'm really tired. It must be like 11 o'clock. And I looked and it was 8:45. And I'm like, I'm going to bed. And Lisa said, I went in there, I laid down, and she said, I think you were asleep before you laid down.
And she took a picture of me at 8:30 on the couch sleeping. And she woke me up several times saying, hey, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. And finally I agreed. She goes, I got the bed pulled back. And I said, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. I was tired. I was out.
I had the same thing on Friday night and Saturday night. Friday, my son and I worked all my weaned calves, and I think we dehorned 15 calves or something like that on Friday. And my feet felt like I had been on them for hours and hours. And I don't think we were 2.5 hours doing that. But
right.
Anita said, we got in and ate supper and everything on Friday. And I'd run through the shower and I said, I think I'm going to bed. And she says, it's 9 o'clock. And I said, I don't care. That's where I'm headed.
Angie.
Hey,
thank you.
Is she sending me a cup? Because I'm all about that cup that you got to hold in the mirror in order to read it.
That's right.
I don't even have one of them fancy Paul Case cups, but I've got this one that she didn't like because it came out too light, and it reads right. This one may read right now, but it don't read right when you're looking at it.
Hey, it's perfect on this.
Look.
And she's fixing to commit murder on me because I'm talking about it. So
yeah, I saw her eyeing you when she went by. Yeah.
See what I have to put up with?
You watch out. If she's got a rope and is behind me, we're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all of a sudden, if we just see this kitchen knife come out and just onto the picture,
it'll look like this all at once.
Yeah, it was I got so tickled. I hardly get on shorts at all, and that come up, and I got so tickled at that, and that's when I was coughing and carrying on. I thought I was gonna cough a lung up laughing at that so hard. I was like, I'll take it. It's awesome.
It's going great. It's just going great. That's what she said.
Well, explain to him that I got a new printer.
Yeah, she got a new printer. She's needed to make these cups for Tina This lighter one was the last one that she had made with the old printer, and it didn't do it right. It was supposed to be the same color as this one.
Yeah, the color is awesome on the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and then the printer didn't work at all. And I think that printer was one of those that was help me out with what they call that.
It
was a modified printer instead of being one that's made to make the sublimation.
Oh yeah.
And we got her one that is made to make the sublimation, but it showed up. Oh, it came FedEx, and they wouldn't leave it without you signing for it. And they put a sticker on our door, and Anita signed their sticker, and they left it the next day. And then it sat right over there in a box until we got time to deal with it. And then she gets all started.
She might be something there, Paul. She might be on to a gold mine there. We're backwards.
Yeah.
It'd be like I said, it'd be great for live streams because it'd be
Yeah.
right on the camera.
It's right on the camera.
It'd be the only time it's right, but it'd be right for the camera.
You could hold it up to the mirror in your truck, and the people behind you could read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other one that you had, Paul, the lighter one, that's the
Uh-huh.
one you got to use when you're in Trey's basement because it looks black and white.
That's right.
yeah.
I bet that would look cool. And I spent enough time down there that I've got most of his basement redecorated.
Hey, I was down there for a little bit tonight.
I
Down
can't
there
believe there's
down
no
there
bathroom down there, though.
I've got to get used to the restream thing because, for the other, it just pops up. A picture pops up. But when this, it don't. It just, the number changes over here. And you have to scroll over here and roll over it. And then it pulls up and it works good. I like the way it works. I've just got to get used to looking over there and seeing it.
Look at Crystal. Look at
That-
Crystal and Wanda, like the super moderators over there, just going for it, sharing links and
Yeah, I seen that.
Just getting
There's Joy Jenny. She's over there in the chat, and we're just like peas and carrots. Back.
I like her morning deals that she does over by the ocean in Florida. I like that.
Mhm. Yep.
Wake up call.
What
What do you mean? Yeah, Amy, you're not up that early.
but there's replay, Tony.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay.
What time does she do it?
Lewis Acre Farm, Karma wants
Um,
it backwards.
It's like around 6:30, maybe 7, somewhere in there.
Well, you're
Oh
up.
yeah, I'm up.
You're up.
Karma
Happy
Lewis,
Thanksgiving to
apparently.
you, Angie.
Our girls aren't.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well, she is.
the girls aren't, but we are.
We
You want me to put your
today
chat?
we don't have class this week. We're off. The campus is closed. And so today I'm thinking I get to sleep in for one time. Oh no, I got sent to me a message. Wanted to have a meeting about what's going on in class next week from one of my reps at 8:00. Needless to say, those memes where those people are doing their virtual meeting, and from the top up they're like business, and from the top down, that was me. I was in plaid pajama pants and my nice shirt and a hat, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better be nervous because she's walked behind you more tonight than she has in a while.
I'm telling you,
I
I
am
think
worried.
she's plotting her move on you.
I ain't
I
worried.
ain't scared of her.
I'll tell you a story after a while if you want to hear it, but I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
You might want to hold off on that story a little bit.
Maybe I'll tell it now. Anita wants to hear it too.
I'm sure it's about me.
Nope. There was a little old man in church, couldn't find another place to sit, and he sat plumb in the front row. And they were most of the way through the song service, and the preacher was sitting on the podium and everything, and they're up there singing. And Satan himself walks in the door of the church. You should have seen them folks. They're splitting. They're running out the back, running past him out the door, diving out the windows. Everybody left, including the pastor, except that little old man sitting on the front seat. And Satan goes up to him and he says, "Ain't you scared of me?" He says, "No, who are you?" He said, "Well, I'm Satan. I'm the devil himself. You should be really scared of me." And the old man says, "Well, I ain't scared of you. I'm married to your sister for over 50 years.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
That is God.
I knew it.
We ain't never seen
Oh
Paul again.
man.
Paul may be gone forever now.
Yeah, Paul, I knew you would do it. I just didn't want to say anything.
I knew it.
Hey, Jerry, Mr. Butler Farms, how y'all?
Well, Dale, you sound a lot better.
Thank you. Hi, Jerry. Yeah, I feel better. I feel even more better
No,
because,
I don't know if he looks any better. He just said he
Nah,
feels better.
man, if I looked any better, I'd have to beat the women off with a big club.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Jerry, how's it going?
Let me go put some rubber boots on. It's getting deep in here.
One reason why I sound better and I feel better is I got a starter put on my truck today.
Excellent.
Last week I went to go put it on, and the worst bolt there ever was. I mean, you can look it up. 2014 F-150 starter 5.0. Horrible. But for some reason, that was laying on the ground like all of us poor people have to do it.
Yep.
My buddy has a 4-post lift. I went and drove it up on that 4-post lift. I was done in 15 minutes.
Exactly.
You can get everything when you're just standing there underneath it and you can get to the right angle. It was easy.
Yep.
I threw a
Did you-
universal joint in my truck one time, and it was super nice having that lift on it because I just sat there upright. I mean, I couldn't stand up because I was on the side of the road, but that truck is big enough that I can just sit there underneath it next to the drive shaft and work on the U-joints.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That was super nice.
Look, them lifts make anything easier up underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this guy, this guy works on tractors really for the most part. And he was telling me he put a 1586 International with the cab on this 4-post lift. And so he could work on the MCV valve, which if you're not around him, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I bet Trey knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
CV valve on an 86. And he just picks the whole thing up, sets down on the ramp, and just works on it. Normally you're halfway up, halfway down, or you're on your knees trying to work on this thing. He said he's put 30-20 and 40-20 John Deeres on there and replaced load shaft seals and everything else. And it's just up here right where you can get to it. It's ergonomic. That's the
Yep.
So, Amy, when do I should be looking for my cookware?
Oh,
It will be in the mail tomorrow.
case.
Wait, how long
Yes,
ago was
the giveaway that I still have in mom's.
What cookware are you?
It's not been like a month ago?
Hey,
It's been longer
Chris,
than
It's
that.
been longer than that,
Chris,
Tony.
It's been
I
longer
told
than that.
her.
Hey,
It's been longer than that.
I live in a glass
Oh,
house.
you're making the cookware then.
Yeah, it was.
Chris, that is handmade now, so you don't have to worry about it. It'll come up quality stuff.
Remember? Yeah.
I could have drove down to your house a trillion times, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the time
hey, I
Chris
know-
gets it, it's going to be an antique.
Paul?
So I guess it's going to be getting here in time for my birthday in January.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Maybe. That's a solid maybe.
Who's taking it to the post office first? That's the very first question.
Me and my mother-in-law are taking
Well, you're looking at February-ish to March.
Yeah.
If it had been Chris, I would have said next week.
Oh, hey, if you're going to the post office, I got something I need you to say at the post office.
No, don't do it, Chris, because it ain't going to go right away.
What?
No, this one will get mailed because this makes more money.
No. If it
Oh.
involves.
My
You did get
my
your
paperwork
captain.
for my journeyman test.
Oh.
I'm getting
She'll be right on
certifiable.
that.
I'm getting
Lori,
certifiable.
Your stuff is going out too.
Bougie's expensive, so that journeyman's test means more money, Chris.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
That's I have heard hushed speak of a $7 raise when you get your journeyman.
Don't tell her that.
Oh, it don't matter.
It's all right. I see
I'm
how
the
much
executive
What
producer, so
What that really means, Tony, is it's $14. He's just telling her $7.
Okay, I got it. Shh.
yeah.
I didn't hear that. Okay, I got it.
still see the paychecks. So
I wish.
the stubs. I still see the stubs, so it's okay.
No, you can't be doing all that, Chris. You can't do all that stuff.
So the shipping should increase pretty quickly then.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, I told her earlier, if you noticed on these lives, like with Dakota's, Amy, Chris still hadn't got his cap yet. And like me and mine, Chris still hadn't got his knife yet. And he's got all that. Now, look, we're finding out 3 months later, Chris over here ain't got his cooking stuff yet. So,
Y'all, life happens.
Oh,
Good
okay.
Lord.
This is your job.
I know it is.
This right here.
It's all packaged up. Like, it's ridiculous. It's already packaged up.
It's ridiculous. You're
That's
darn right.
That's all right. I feel bad for your kids about Christmas. It's like April 1st or something. And then it's April Fool's. It's another month.
I wish I had.
Yeah, they get in.
They get their Christmas about Halloween.
I wish I had some popcorn right now to be eating watching this.
Yeah. You see what I get when I come up on the panel?
Well, at least you come on trays, Mine, I get. I'm too tired. I've had too long of a day.
What's really jacked up about that whole crap fest of I'm too tired is she has the midnight lives, but yet when somebody else is on at 9:30, she's like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, huh?
Like,
as she's sitting there, can you believe they said that? I can't believe they said that.
I know. Wait a minute. I'm going to text him and say something right now, but I'm going to bed. Just give me a second. Yes, I'm going to bed. They see it.
I love, okay, y'all, night. And then 5 minutes later, there she is in the chat. Well, you know what? This is what I have to say about that.
Right.
Amy, we still love you. We still love you.
I know.
Hey, you do it to yourself.
I'll see what we can do to help out.
She really do.
Said his Chevy got pulled to the shop with a Ford last week. See?
Yep.
Peas and carrots is here.
Hi, Janae.
I think she's me. Oh.
He's just super quiet.
Whoop.
Go.
Hold
That's all
on.
you get. That's all you get.
That's even more of a Paul K.
I'm convinced
Bowen.
Wanda is like the most Canadian person on here, and it's hilarious. And that's not even a dig. I like it because she just said she's very cross at the post right now. That is the Canadian as you can get.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody talk like that, and it's amazing. I like it.
I haven't heard anybody talk like that since my favorite show, which was Anna Green Gables when I was a kid growing up.
Hey,
okay, that wasn't my favorite. My favorite show was Dukes of Hazzard. Let's not kid ourselves. But a close third would have been Anna Green Gables.
Hey,
hold on.
What was in that black gift box thingy in the wagon that you left down here?
Bowen, did you
In the
get?
mud.
Oh, did you get your cap in? I seen you made a comment a while ago about a cap. So you should have done got your cap. If you didn't, I need to go find the
Tracking number.
tracking number on it, because your cap went out the same time at Dale's and all of them's did, and they've had their stuff.
I got a question that's off topic, but I'll make it very brief. I have tried. I am monetized, but I have a question. I went to. Everybody said you got to go to AdSense. I went to AdSense. They are now contacting me. Say they want my driver's license. They want my address. They want all that. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the big deal. Because as soon as I signed up to do this, we got hacked on on Angie's credit cards. So I am thinking, because this has happened to us before, a big on our business. It's been like 10 years. So I'm thinking that this is a complete weird thing, that this is how they got us. They didn't get us nothing, luckily, because our cards are protected a different way now, but we stopped it. So I thought this was all fake. I was scared. I did not want to do nothing with it. So, all right.
Oh, hey, Tony. Hey, Trey, everybody. Amy, Dale, y'all.
Hi, Janae.
Remember Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, his card got hacked.
Yeah. What I would suggest is y'all's cards your card can generate y'all a number out, not your real number, but it'll generate a number out, and that's what y'all can give them. I don't know what they call it. What do they call it?
No, they got us.
Number.
They got our number. They actually got the CCC, the 3-digit number, the date. They get all of it. But because we were hit hard with the business, we changed our stuff. And middle of the night, they actually shut our system down completely. We only use one card.
I do remember you saying that on
we shut it down. So it's been like a week, and we finally got another one. But is exactly that happened, and like a day and a half later, I get this. Hey, we need your ID, a picture of it, and I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't. I'm like bailing out of this 100%. I almost hit delete on everything because I'm not doing it because.
Yeah.
We went through the business. I was like,
yeah.
On mine right now, I know I'm at the same point where you are, except mine said that I could not verify until I had it made at least $10. So it's what mine says. Once I make $10, then I should be able to go on AdSense, and then I have to do my verification, which would be send ID and all that stuff. I don't know about payment. I ain't seen payment, but it said I would have to send picture ID.
Okay, so when I did mine, which there wasn't this 2-step process like most of you guys have got involved with, that like
Hey, Jody at Marketplace Boutique.
Early monetization, when you had less hours or whatever. I didn't have that option. I only had the full 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. And what it did and what delayed mine was you had to provide a bank account, and it would ding that bank account with a given amount and pull it right back out. Well, the bank account I used, when it happens like that, when it dings it and then pulls it right back, it never even reported it. I never saw it. So
I've already done. I already give a bank account. I did that when I hit my 3,000. I put a bank account, but it says I cannot verify my address. I guess my final step until after I make $10. Once I officially have $10, then it says I have to go back into AdSense.
So did you get something in the mail because they have to mail you something?
No, I can't. They won't do me this. That's what I'm saying. They won't even give me the 6-pin digit deal until I make $10. It says the best I'm understanding. It won't even let me do that. It won't even let me do my picture ID or anything until I have $10. I don't.
You mean
I don't
you
know.
have $10 or super chat?
Until I have made $10 with YouTube.
which means
until
you're
I
going to
made.
have to make 20 in
Right.
order to make 10.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
Because in a super chat, they take 45% of it.
yeah, yeah.
See, with mine, I have got, I'm just shy of 3,000 subs, and I've got over, I don't know what it is, 11,000 watch hours or something like that. Is what
Oh my
my thing
goodness
is.
gracious! Yeah, you should be able to do it easy.
When I did mine, they pinned it. I mean, they said to take what I think it was 7 to 14 days, whatever. It was the next day I found out I'm on there and I'm actually making money. It's clicking the money, but and then this thing happened, and then I get that email, and I literally was that close to pushing the button, ending it all because I've been there, but but they making me do this. I have not put no bank account number, nothing.
Yeah.
And I know it. I can do it. It's no problem doing it. I was just very hesitant, badly. It's been
My
sitting.
recommendation to you, Tony,
What?
being that you're scared of that, go to your bank and open a separate account for nothing but that.
That's what I've got right now. I have it. I've
And that way, if
learned.
you get hacked, what are you out?
No, I get that, but I worried about your ID being out and all that. Now I don't know if you guys heard about my youngest son. What happened to him a long time ago?
Yeah.
Long time ago, somebody got his ID. This is when he's probably 1 or 2 years old, and they use his ID either in New York, New Jersey, or Boston to get a place to live. Still, he's now, what is he, 38 years old, whatever. They don't use his ID for nothing else. The police can't do nothing with this guy.
I remember you.
But his ID was stolen when he was 30 some odd years ago when I used to live in Florida. When he was an infant, it happened.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And all he can do is register to the credit agencies, police reports put out, and he has to live with it until something bad happens.
Oh.
But,
Well,
yeah.
that's like when in my past job of law enforcement, there were so many people that would, I would come in contact with. We'll say Joe Smith, just out of blue, and I'd come up and I get their ID. Well, guess what? They showed to have all these felony warrants, and all that, the name, the date of birth matched, and all this because and then they said, well, I've been a victim of fraudulent, and they say, well, here I've got my paperwork showing all this, but yeah, I mean, it's sad that somebody sitting at a computer can do that to anybody.
We've only had it happen one time, and it happened on one of Jessica's debit cards. Somehow, I bought someone like 250 gallons of propane in Florida. Everything that happened on mine was in Florida. All kind of online orders from Walmart and all that stuff all went to Florida. I
You
mean,
should have called Jenny. She could have handled it.
well,
I could
yeah.
handle it for you, y'all. I get
Well,
things
hey,
done.
my bank
Hey,
took care of
now.
all of it. They handled all of it, but
Well,
I
I
You're
got
send
all
a
my
lot.
money back.
I'm
You're
a former.
lucky that
Okay, who's gonna? Yeah, I'm a former guardian ad litem, and I've worked with justices and judges in the courtroom. I've seen a lot of stuff, but yeah, I think that life is more precious than stressful jobs like that, and I've walked out of that job, and
Yep.
it was basically service oriented, and I love doing it. But I had this happen to me, y'all, when I was traveling. And what happened is I left. It wasn't my fault. It was my daughter. She left my card in the sleeve of the hotel. My uncle passed away, and it happened in April. And what happened is this guy had a joyride, and he went. The first thing they did is go to a booze shop and go to alcohol store. And I was like, "Where are these charges appearing from?" And so that's how I was able to trace it. But they did that to me in April. I had that happen, and I had to just close my whole card down, and I'll go through all of a bunch of stuff. But it's important that you get RFID, which is a protective sleeves. You can put your cards in those as well. And just be careful about your, doing online things because they got viruses all over the place. There's dark webs and all this stuff. But anyhow, I just want to lift you up and bring you some joy and happiness. And I want to wish you all a wonderful, happy, and thanks and givings wherever y'all are gonna do it. I'll be. Y'all can have a beautiful night. I'm gonna be getting off here. I had a very, very beautiful week, a long week, and I try to go hard every day. But Sundays are really busy, and Mondays just
Yes.
coming on a Sunday. And
Yep. Well, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving also, Janae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you. I hope it's special.
Yep.
I made some wishes, and we'll see what happens.
Many
Be
blessings,
awesome.
Jenny.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye, Janae. Thank you.
Thank
Trey,
you.
yep. Have a good night. Trey, I'll tell you about your card, your debit card. Your
Yeah.
debit card's one of the worst things to ever use.
Yeah.
Legally, or from what I was told, that banks, under certain circumstances, they don't have to cover your account if they had your three digit, was it CCV number or whatever it is. All right, and a perfect example is my mom's. That's my mom's. My mom was visiting us, and she put her purse under the rear seat. We went into the store. We came back when it was busted out. Her debit card was taken, but she also had her three-digit code somewhere in her wallet, her purse. I don't know how, whatever. They were able to withdraw. Every store they hit was for beer, booze, everything. The bank didn't cover not 1 inch of it because they had that three-digit code.
Wow.
Are you talking the 3-digit code or are you talking the PIN?
The three-digit code, was it CCV or
printed on the back of the card? If you got the card, you got it.
Yeah, they didn't cover it. It was like $3,500 and stuff on her when she visited us in Oklahoma. Now, when I went through my stuff with the business, I've already said it before. My main branch talked to me and says, "You want everyone to make payments on your credit card? You have a credit card from the bank, and if you say, just say if you had $1,000 you're going to pay, you put $1,000 on that card, and you pay with that card. So if there's any kind of attempt of getting your money, your account, it's on that card. That's really zero when you pay everything. So there's a blank card." And that's what I ran my business. Finally, I changed to that because it was not good. Anyway. Yeah.
Wanda Henry, if you pay for the copyright and you have the licensing, yes, you can use the music. If you just pay for music like you bought it on Spotify or Apple Play or whatever on iTunes, that doesn't mean that you can use it in your video. You have to actually pay for the licensing of it. So and a lot of new content creators get in trouble with this, and kind of like someone else was in there saying a Heaven's Fire that they got a copyright restriction or claim because they were at a parade and the parade music was playing. We had to really watch when we were like at shows, and you got to watch like when we went to the races where Johnny was racing at and stuff.
Yeah.
People's always playing music, and it could be clear across the fairgrounds where you can't actually hear it, but your microphone will pick it up, and that AI will pick it up instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you're going to hear it is to turn your volume to like 300 when you're editing the video.
Yeah. Yep. And Wanda, the other thing y'all was talking about, y'all won't never get monetized. I'm gonna tell you, whenever I started doing my lives, I mean that's where you gain for your monetization to really help. If you try and do it in a short time, you know, and especially like you, Wanda. I mean, I think the other night you had like 50 something people watch. So
She had a bang up. There was
Yeah,
tons of
I
people.
didn't make her second
That
one.
was
I was at work.
awesome.
Yeah, I was at work the second one. I was on the first one, but I'm telling you, that helps you a lot. I mean, because on those days, it's nothing to make 100+ watch hours when you do your lives.
Right. I need to be able to do that. Just finding time. I don't know.
Oh, Tony, oh, you got it. Look, you got it. You got you're a sugar mama in the background. All you got is time. You just got to schedule it and do it.
I like spending time with my sugar mama.
She's at work during the day. I mean, what else do you have to do during the day but go live?
I know you got to wash your clothes, cook her supper, and all that stuff. But come on, I mean, surely you got
supper. She wants to do that.
Eating bonbons, trying to keep that body ready for his mankini.
Right. Bonbons. Yeah.
Bonbons.
They ain't happening here.
Oh, Chris had to go. I thought Chris was going to leave on that one.
No, I heard mankini. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I had to go get my bonbons.
Putting on my boots. Yeah.
Yep. Tony, my debit card tried to get hacked the other day. I was at work Saturday at like 8:45 in the morning. It said I tried to spend like $30 at emusic.com. I was like, no, I didn't. But the cool part about it was I had all the cards like turned off. Like I turned the transactions off until I'm gonna use it, and I turned the cards on because I have the app where I can control all of it. So I had safeties in effect where nothing actually got to come out. So, and then eventually, like a couple hours later, they quit trying. I still have the cards.
Do you have anybody have Title Lock?
Who?
Do
you know anything about Title Lock?
I've never heard of that.
I don't have it, but I know what it is.
Yes, it's about anybody that can try to your title, your information on the computer is ready available to anybody who wants to see it. I can look up any one of your titles right now on the computer in the county you live. All it takes is a hacker to be able to go in there to find what title he wants to look at and try to get. And he can get, if you've got equity or if you've got a home paid for or whatever, they can do a fraudulent sign of your title and say either they sold your home or they want to get credit against your equity on your home. It happens. It happened to my brother. How I heard about it was back years ago. I can't remember. It could have been on Russia's channel or somebody's channel. So we have got Title Lock where it sends a notification to us if somebody is messing with our title or looking at it or trying to do something. They will stop it and let us know that something's going on. But it's title theft is what it is what it boils down to. And it's heavy.
I heard they were talking about that, and somebody did that where they fake signed somebody else's title where they put it in their name, and they showed up with the county and made the rightful owner move out and like took
100%.
over. Like, what in the crap?
I'm trying to remember. There was a big country singer, and I'm trying to remember who it was. He didn't even know he owned property in Switzerland, Germany, and a couple other countries that was against his property here in the States. I don't remember where. And I remember all that as like, man, Title Lock would have covered him, and he knew nothing about it. And if you have to protect what you own. And I can't remember. I think it costs us, I think it's like $15 a month or something like that. You know what? That's cheap insurance to protect, to let us know something's going on.
See, my bank does something like I'm in a credit union, and I've had my bank has actually flagged my stuff,
whatever,
and like wouldn't let it go through, or it's declined it before. I've actually had to call the bank or they'll call me. I mean, our bank is really, really good about that.
If you have a mortgage on your home, it's hard for them to do it because it goes to the bank. But if you have no mortgage, I'm seeing Lori, you're talking about Preferring to Heaven. You need to put up, I think it's titlelock.com, Just go to Google and put title lock. I know Google's a bad word, or use DuckDuckGo. It will pull it up immediately, and it is a safe thing. And if you've got equity, your home's paid off, you need to do something to protect your home right now, because internet's crazy with scammers. I know.
Well, look, if that's the case, Tony, I have nothing to worry about if you got to have your house paid off. I'm good.
Well, you got to protect.
Yep.
Yeah. That was like one of those. You were talking about the singers. Who was it? Was it Upchurch? Brian Upchurch? That his like family somehow, when he very first started up, he had them on their bank account, on his bank accounts, and
that may be it, because
he finally looked into it. Like he owned like 12 houses in Tennessee that he didn't even know about. Like his family went and bought these houses and everything, and like turned them into rental properties and everything. And he wasn't getting anything from it. They were keeping the money from the rental properties.
Yeah.
They bought them with his money, and then all the rent goes to their bank account, and he wasn't getting any of it.
Yeah.
Right.
See?
Well, these are just true. Well, that's a scam there, but these are out of the country that you'll never find for years.
I don't even know if you call that a scam. That's your own family. That's bad when your family.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, Josh?
There's the moose killer.
Hey, is he back in Alabama yet? Didn't I say the other day he's coming back to Alabama?
Won't be till next year, I think he said.
Oh, right. Okay. He was talking about it.
Hey, Josh. That's my nephew, YouTube nephew.
YouTube
nephew.
I can tell he's from the South because I messaged him and he messaged me back through YouTube and he says, "Yes, sir, Mr. Dale."
Yeah.
Mr. Dale.
Yep.
You know, I get in trouble with that all the time. I can't help it. I was raised, but I mean, if I didn't say Mr. or Miss or yes ma'am or no ma'am, I got slapped upside the head. You don't do that.
I love talking to him. He's pretty fun to listen to and talk to.
He is.
He is very respectful.
As my friend from down almost on the Oklahoma line in Kansas, as he said, that's a good boy right there. That's a good boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Tony. That's his name. I'm like, he's the same age as you. He's not a good boy.
Hey, Dale, where is he? Is he close to me?
No, he's on the east side. He'd be down.
Oh, okay.
He's actually just west of Coffeyville, but on the Kansas side. Close to Bartlesville, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm west of that, so
you're
I'm
west
right
of
by
Bartlesville.
Yeah.
But
I'm 2 miles east of Interstate 35.
What this?
You're way out there.
So, Amy, are you going to have a tracking number on that package?
I usually do. I usually do have tracking numbers on all of the packages.
Oh, okay.
That was a burn, man. I'm loving it.
I'm going to have to go and get my tracking number, because I the day I sent Dale the hat out that you got in the winnings or whatever, I done it. Look at it on. I can't wait to get him.
Mm-hmm.
But I shipped it out. Look at it, boy. Look, check it, boy. Ain't that's just sexy right there.
It goes with his eyes.
But I said everybody that hats got sent out, they got them. I just assumed that Bowen got his, so it goes.
I'm still waiting for my gray and white hat. Maybe I'll win it. That's the next drawing.
Well, that'll be in a few weeks.
Trey, Do they have the option for the backside to be red, white, and blue like those one hats I seen?
Oh, I can do pretty much any color.
Huh.
So,
I'll take the red, white, and blue back here.
Yeah.
oh
Now you
my
got me.
goodness.
Now you got me gonna ask a question to my hat maker. I'm gonna have to ask.
I saw one at a trade show. They had the big red hats or something. I can't remember the name of the company. I think it was something like that. And they had the mesh part back here on the truckers' hats had the American flag in it. I was like, yes, absolutely yes.
I
Twice.
will have to look because I'm actually going to have to make another order. But luckily, I have everything done, so hopefully it won't be that much. Which I've still got a few hats, but I need to make another order of them.
Have you guys seen those hats that are like oversized? Like it's a baseball cap, but it's like, 4 inches bigger than what it's supposed to be all the way around.
Yeah.
And they put styrofoam in the inside of it so it holds.
Hmm.
One of my students showed up with one of them on the other day, and I'm like, oh, I'm thinking 9 Acres needs some of them.
Yeah, those things are they are ridiculous big. I was trying to see. I've got a picture of one.
Are you talking about like the fisherman's hat that's got the real long?
No. This is a baseball cap, but it looks like it was made for a giant.
Here, right here. Well, let me see. Yeah, this is my son. Let me get my. I gotta turn my my stuff down here. Let me get it blowed up here where you can see. All right,
blowed up.
Get it blowed up.
Yep, that's one of them.
Okay, so it's not the bill that's long; it's the.
Here, I got this one that this kid was wearing the other day.
Everything.
That's funny. I like that. Yeah.
Thing.
There you go.
My Lord.
I'm thinking one of those with 9 Acre Family Farm patch on the front of it. We'd be in.
You can put a 6x6 patch on it.
I'm supposed to have Nikki is supposed to be hopefully working on me a logo, so I'm kind of holding off from getting like a bunch of stuff, till I see if I get that. A fat head. That's right.
Yeah, it's a fat head. I forgot what it was called.
It. That's right. So, but yeah, I'm gonna order some more caps before my next giveaway. Like I said, my giveaway, I figure it'll be 2 weeks or something. I'll announce it ahead of time. And
Crystal, I'm telling you what, if you were closer to me, I'd take you up on them kittens.
Watch it. She'll be done took a trip. You'll have some kittens.
No.
I want to bring them all the way to Southeast Kansas. Come on.
Oh, hang on. Let me see here.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I've got to see if I have them. Yep.
I like that.
I will check. Before I make my next order. Okay.
Yeah, because the rat, man, I have this rat that's the size of Amy's bougie dog out in my barn. I'm not saying this rat is big, but he picked up a 50-pound sack of feed and carried it to the other side of the shop all by himself.
This is funny. Just a few days ago, the dogs are barking. I mean, vicious. And I'm thinking someone's in the front yard. And I'm looking, I just see the cat walking down a driveway. And I said, you knuckleheads, that's Happy. But then I realized she had something in her mouth, and it was a squirrel she was carrying. It was just moving around, shaking everywhere. I'm like, yeah, that's what, Happy will get anything. That's
a good cat right there.
Yes.
And it will stay out from underneath your feet.
Yep. No. She'll walk right in front of me as I walk out the door, and I hear a big scream. I'm like, oh, you're a dumb walking in front of me.
Nope. If they get underneath my feet, they then become my football goal practicing tool.
Exactly.
There you go.
It's almost that big, Bowen.
Wait, was that Bowen back? It is Bowen back. Boy,
I
he's
thought
aiming
Bo
it.
went to bed.
Oh, I'll
He
take
did.
I'll take a
He's aiming
calico
it.
and a stripe. The orange one, if he's got white on the end of his nose, I'm in. I used to have one like that. And at this old place we used to live at when the kids were little, they had this big old, he wasn't orange, he was a big old yellow Tom, and the bridge of his nose was white. And they named him SpongeBob, of course. And every night at that time, I'd coon hunt every night, rain, snow, sleet, or shine. I was coon hunting. And I would come in at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to back in the gate back to where I parked my truck and unloaded the dogs. And there was two big, hedge posts at that gateway. And that cat, as soon as I pulled in the road, he would take off running and he would jump and perch on top of that post. And I would back up past him and shut off the truck, walk over there, pet him, and he would go with me and put every dog away before and walk me into the house every night. I don't like cats, but I like that cat.
Look, can you see the coons in that picture?
Oh yeah,
That is all that is at that deer stand.
looks like good
That's
eating.
my daddy's, and I'm telling you, that sucker. If you could legally go and shoot coons without dogs, I'd go over and have a party.
This is
You
true.
can't do that?
Do what?
You can't shoot a coon without a dog?
At nighttime here, you cannot legally coon hunt without a dog.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, I can tell you another way.
What are you telling me?
Take some of that corn.
Yeah, I can get some fly stuff. What is Crystal?
Yeah, get you some Agita.
Yeah.
They won't fit past the circle of that camera. I'll guarantee it.
There you go, Dale. You're not going to be able. Hang on, let me make sure I got my light turned down. You're not going to be able to slow this down. Huh?
What Angie said right there is 100% true.
Yeah,
Every time.
Oh, your baby kitties.
There you go.
Don't they send chickens or chicks and stuff like that in the mail? Couldn't they maybe Crystal send the cats to Dale?
Oh yeah, we can.
Don't put that idea in her mind, Chris. Don't be doing that.
We can make it happen.
I thought you wanted them.
Well, I
can feel it now.
I don't mind them, but I'm going to tell you, they would come to a very horrific demise if the Braden's coon dog got off the chain.
I can see it now. Dale just went like this on the back of my head.
With white note. Yep, he says he'd take them, Crystal. Just ship them off.
Yeah,
put them in a box, give them some feed and water, and just
Crystal. It's orange. It's not yellow though, so it won't work.
You don't believe in mellow yellow?
You know what irritates me with trucking companies called Yellow, and all their trucks are orange?
Yeah.
That gets on my nerves. You see the truck back in, it says yellow across it, and it is orange as all get out. Drives me bananas, which are yellow, not orange.
Bingo.
What is this? My uncle one time just fixed it. Oh, wait.
No.
Yeah, nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, Rhonda.
The cat would,
That's that kind of cat, Dale, that you just sent. Our niece wants one of those. I think they are the ugliest things. They're
What
the
kind of cat
ugliest.
is it?
It's one of those Sphinx cats, the hairless
Oh,
cats.
the hairless.
Naked
Yeah.
mole rat cat.
Yeah.
That looks like Gollum.
What's up, Mr. Sean? Let's trade
He's the
Saint.
ugliest cat.
Hi, Sean.
I don't think any cats look good, but I don't like cats. But that looks like Gollum. I'm sitting there worried about it, trying to like get all vicious and that's my precious and all evil. No, that's a hard no.
Yeah.
That is, hey, Wanda, just be careful with the open mic thing, because I was doing open mic,
Yep.
and so
Real careful.
yep.
Definitely need mods.
Yeah. So not a bad idea. I mean, I enjoyed the open mic. I enjoyed having it where anybody could just jump on or whatever. But just like I say, be careful.
Make sure you know the person, you see their face. Do not take a blank screen.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Who was it that Bowen went on? Was it
Resourceful living.
Resourceful Living? They Bowen went on under
Bo
Bocephus.
Cephas.
Yes,
Bocephus.
he came
And
on.
as soon as they brought him up, he's like, "I told you not to ever do that. I got you." That was hilarious.
He did.
What did I tell you?
What I tell you?
He did. He got onto him. It was
He
hilarious.
Good.
because he just had the logo,
Yeah,
no picture,
no
nothing.
picture.
They just put him on.
Love you too, honey.
That was hilarious.
That
He's like,
was-
"What did I tell you?"
Come here.
I don't do open mics. I've seen too much.
That
Was
was
that
me. I got on Rainy Ridges live Saturday, and that was the first thing I did is I scolded them girls. I said, "You need to learn." I said, "You were there when it happened to me," and I told everyone there, "Learn from me. Don't ever do this again." And there's Jesse, just everybody and their dog. She's just pulling them up right and left.
I know, and that's why I said, I said, and I don't understand why she's had that happen. Like, I haven't never had anybody come on one of mine with any profanity or anything like that, But man, they have had the worst luck with some of that. That one night, who was that? That was, I think, me, Tony. Was it you on?
Something happened tonight. I don't know if it was that one there.
Man, it was bad. I mean, whoever the guy was like super quick. He would be doing some really bad stuff, and they would kick him off, and like literally 10 seconds later, be under a whole other person, and right back saying and doing the same things. I mean, saying
I
some
actually came on just after that all happened because I do remember that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, if you pay attention, there's certain ones that when you get rid of them, all of a sudden your chat gets filled with a whole bunch of that garbage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bad business.
Yeah, that is true, Lori. Profanity is mild compared to what happened on mine. That is.
Oh
right.
yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, but I'm just saying though, it's just like they've just had some really bad luck with it. I don't know if it's because they're women on there, maybe it's more
Part of it.
Getting on because it's women, or
Yeah.
or what.
They don't know to go in and I mean, when Eric's there, he does it. He goes in and sets it to subscribers only can comment, and that keeps a lot of that riffraff out of your chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Trey, I just sent you my links to send to Crystal because I don't have her contact. So,
Well, hey, just make a comment. If you'll make a comment, she can pull it from there. Just comment something in the chat, and then she'll be able to pull it from there.
Oh, okay.
You
Well, I commented.
To comment.
Yeah.
He wrote comment in the comments.
Yeah.
Who was that? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Good thing, Wanda. Get a bunch of ones you trust. Don't make every single person that comes in your live a mod. I see that too. People that do that, I'm gonna help you out with them people too. They are DUM dumb. You don't make everybody under the sun a mod.
I love it, Dale, because I spell the same way, and Angie makes fun of me and tells everybody about it. DUM dumb. She's in there laughing.
If you can't get why we spell it DUM dumb, then maybe you qualify for DUM dumb.
Yeah. Yep. That's funny. When you said that, that's it. Boom. She was in there cracking up.
Look, for some reason, Tony, you look weird tonight on the screen because you're flipped from normal. It just looks different. I say you look weird. It just looks different than normal.
It
That's
called
because
you
you can
weird.
go down there to your settings. I can change some things.
I mean, I can do that right there.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. How'd that happen? What did you do, Tony?
I ain't touching nothing. My hands are here.
Angie, it is weird.
How are you doing that?
Oh, Angie.
Get him, Angie.
See? There you go. It must be Trey.
Wild. I didn't know you could do that, Trey.
You didn't know I could do that?
No.
I haven't brought nobody on mine.
Thank God you don't look down because I'm sitting here in shorts, not pants. Whew.
Now they're actually right. I've been here the whole night going, how come Amy and Chris are weird? Something's weird.
So that's right.
No, you're backwards right now. Because you're always to the right.
now.
That's how we always look. Is I'm
StreamYard.
on the right.
Yeah.
Well, you're not to us. To us, you're on the left.
Uh-uh.
Setting like they're setting, yes.
This is the way. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it is a little different, ain't it?
No, that's how we usually look. Because
That's the way they look on StreamYard right there.
That's right.
Huh.
Yep, it does. Makes sense.
I don't like it. Put us back.
Yeah. Put it back. Put it back.
Flip it around. I don't like it.
I could have swore that it's like this on our stream.
Usually when we go live, we look like that.
I don't know. That's the way you're looking. Maybe y'all got it reversed on y'all's end. I don't know. But yeah, come to think about it, you normally are, Amy. You're normally on the right, and Chris is on the left. Look at the screen, and right now Chris is on the right, and you're on the left. Because it's been driving me crazy the way Tony's looked since he's been on. I didn't know I could go in and swap that.
You've got Angie laughing over there hard.
I'm gonna put this to bed.
Amy looks like she's about to fall asleep, y'all.
I'm telling you, I told him when I first come up, you better be lucky that I'm on here because I'm tired. Very tired. And this cold weather, I just want to just go to bed and wrap up because it's cold.
Oh, I'm ready to work with this type of weather. Look out.
Now, how do I look weird, Bowen? I'm in the same position as always.
No, you just look weird, period.
You just look weird, Trey.
It's got nothing to do with on the screen. It's just in general.
It's just period.
Oh gosh.
I love that, Crystal. Crystal, you are from the South. Y'all be still now. Be still.
Be still.
Is she gonna finish it? Be still and know that I am Lord.
Yeah. Oh, Wanda, it'll get easier. The more you do,
Bowen
the
knows.
easier it gets.
Bowen's old school.
Yep. See, Chris is always on the left. I know. That's
I know.
what I say. I mean, it looks like
that right there.
Just
He's
like that
always
right
on
there.
the left.
Yeah. Which is weird because I thought I was always down in his right corner down here because usually back in the day I was like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quit jacking with the
Yeah, but you're okay. Yeah, you went like that, but you've been like that on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were on the
not-
opposite side.
Not that side.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, right now, mirror camera is checked So that means it's
I had to go verify.
Wait, where you at? See, that looks different.
But
That's
it's no
right.
different when I turn it because it's looking through a camera, looking through a camera. It's like Spaceballs all over again.
Oh,
Baseballs.
people's
I
faces
thought
look
so
different.
too. I thought so too, Bowen. I thought his bed was on the other side. I could have swore on one of his lives the bed was on the other side.
No, this is as far as I'm looking on the screen. This is right. My bed is to the right.
Yeah, but go look at your other
Hang on,
live.
where you
Your
looking at?
left arm. That's your left arm, though. You're using.
No, it ain't. That it looks right on what Dale's looking at. It looks right. Hang on, I'm going to go look at. Hang on, let me go look at my live right quick. See where I'm at. Oh, no,
See, Trey getting all kinds of stuff discombobulated.
I am. It's getting
all
all
Trey's fault.
discombobulated.
It's all Trey's fault.
Discombobulated.
All my fault.
All Trey's fault.
But it's his live, so
blame
he
it
can
on
do
the
what he
white
wants.
dude.
It's
It's
your
okay.
live, and you can do what you want.
Yeah,
Just
blame it on the
waiting.
white dude if Amy don't like it.
Crystal's just waiting for Hank to run off the wall.
Trey, lift your left arm up.
My left arm?
Yeah,
See, he can't even get that right. That's your right arm.
that's your right arm.
It's not. This is my left arm.
It's really not. I swear, it's really not.
Good night, Wanda.
Want to
Night,
go to
Wanda.
bed? I only got behind on all my chats over here. I thought Trey's bed. I don't understand why it looks different because on my screen it looks the same. I mean, if it helps y'all, I mean, I can
See,
do
that's
that.
how it usually is.
That's how it usually
That's
looks
what-
right
That's
there.
how it usually looks. Yes.
Now that is your right arm right there.
That's my right arm. Yeah,
Exactly.
y'all are weird.
Bless
No,
him.
you are.
He rearranged this furniture.
You're the ones pushing the buttons, not us.
Oh
Yeah.
So, do we need to fix it to where everybody sees what they normally see, or
I don't know how we fix that then because right now Dale, listen to him. Dale looks normal, and you
No, we don't.
you and Amy look normal. Well, as normal as he can.
here's
And
the
Tony
thing?
looks normal. Now to me, I look weird. It looks weird looking at
Here's
myself. on
the
here now.
problem. Do you fix it to where people are used to, or do you fix it to reality? Because you just raise your right hand, and to us it looks like your right hand, but to you it looks weird because it's not the norm. So do you fix it to everybody's normal or
That's
reality?
my right hand. That's my left hand.
See, yours is backwards because
Yours is backwards.
it's not reality.
Wait, Dale's is backwards from normal. Now that I
Right
see
now, yeah, now raise your right hand. That's right. Now it'll be right
That's
now.
my
Yep.
right hand.
Yeah.
That's my left
that's
hand.
my right hand.
I think we should
That's
set
my
it to
left.
reality.
See what I done? Just like what Heaven's Fire said. I just jumped up, moved my bed right quick. Y'all didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
This-
the cat got off.
This is my right hand, and you've got me backwards.
So now you're right.
This is my right, so I got my right up same way your right's up.
Tony's right.
Yeah, but my wall is right. Well, I guess that is right. Never mind. I'm backwards.
Raise your hand, see if we're right.
Yeah, I need another drink.
Left hand.
Raise my left hand.
Nope.
That's,
No, you're
see, everybody else is right on
Angie.
except for me.
Angie's
Yeah.
in here. Tony's the great Cornholio. He looking for
Oh, looking for a bun hole for my teepee.
Tony.
Man, I love that. That was cool back then.
Shut up, baby.
At this point, I don't know what normal is because everybody looks normal on the screen now to me, where I know except for me. And Chris up there, he looks normal because it's always dark behind him, so you can't really see what's around him.
Can't really tell. All right, raise your right hand and see if it's your right hand or your left right hand.
There you go, Trey.
Well, I don't know. It's always dark, so I don't know what's different or not now. See, so
Well, that's normal. This is that's all my hobbies.
your hobbies. What you got back there?
Oh, raise your right hand.
I got you.
That's right. Okay.
It looks like models. Looks like
That's
models
my right
cars
hand.
and stuff.
Yeah,
There's the right hand. Here's the left.
right. Yeah.
That's right. Well, see, my right hand's the opposite of your hand. Oh well.
Well, you know, I did go by LSU one time.
Karma's like, at least y'all know your right from your left.
Some of us.
Yeah.
And then just out of screen to over that shoulder, Chris, is where the ham radio stuff is.
That's right.
Oh, nice. I want ham radio.
Me too.
Oh, I got too many.
I was
Well,
a CB.
It looks like a
I
road
was
trip,
a
babe.
CB guy, uppers and lowers, and tweaked and peaked, and had CBs everywhere, and we had base stations.
And a linear so you can overpower everything.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
I mean, I grew up in the CB world. I can still remember my call letters when we had to have call letters.
right.
Oh wow.
Her dad had one that was jacked up so high that he could be driving down the highway, and if he keyed up, he came across people's FM radio.
Yeah.
It's like, good
Been
night.
there and done it.
Right, right. He was in, what was it, Brownfield, Texas?
No, we were in Lubbock.
Is it Lubbock?
Hmm.
And he was talking to people in Hawaii.
Wow.
That's ridiculousness.
I was so I used to have in high school. I had a Ford Ranger with the OG 4.0, the pushrod 4.0, which was a good engine.
Yeah.
And I had a CB in there that had uppers, lowers, been turned up quite a bit, had linear.
Turnt.
And I unalived a Volkswagen Rabbit because we were playing CB tag. If you didn't know what that was they would ask for a mic check. You would go hide somewhere, and you would watch your meter on how hard the meter hit, and see if you were close to them. You know, man,
Okay.
I could mess with people. I was a winner every time with that, because if they got close to me, I'd just flip the switches and turn all of my stuff off, and that old meter just barely move. You know?
Now, see, we called it fox hunt in Fort Worth, Texas. That's what we did. The same thing.
But I was going along a gravel road, and this rabbit was parked crossways in somebody's driveway. And right when I got to the bumper of it, it decided to turn out in the middle of the road, and I broke the block in half on that Volkswagen with that Ranger.
You
And
killed a rabbit?
Yeah, and it
You're
only
the rabbit.
all we had to do was put a fender and a front bumper and a grill on mine, and it amounted to like $800, and his was totaled completely out.
Gracious. So I'm trying to figure out, am I closer to Tony than I am Amy and Chris?
No.
I'm going to guess we're probably about the same distance, I'm thinking. Wait.
I'm up by Ponca City.
Right. And for me, to Ponca, I'm guessing is probably, it's less than 2 hours, no less than an hour and a half. So I'm half to 2 hours away.
That's a long ways from me.
Where did you?
Yeah, I know, Dale. I looked it up one day and I was like, Harmony. I mean, I'm like in the middle of between you, Tony, and of course Amy. You know, but even though we were going to have a meetup one day,
What did you call it? The who? What are you close to?
Ponca, Ponca, and then space city.
Gotcha.
Well, actually, I'm west of that, but
Ponca City.
I'm actually west of that. But everybody, when they look it up, they can see Ponca.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not that bad. It's like 3 hours, 20 minutes from my house one direction.
It's 8 hours and 25 for me.
Well, then you need to take that company jet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You could bring Crystal's cats, and then we can get them over to Dale.
Oh, have a good night, sir.
We're gonna
Owen, you
start
must
calling
Alright,
them.
Owen.
We're gonna start
Owen.
calling Crystal's cats uncooked chicken nuggets, McNuggets.
Has she put them on Marketplace?
Yeah,
That's
she
what you
could.
gotta
I
do.
don't think she has. What she's gonna do? See, Amy and Chris is gonna buy her a camper, and she's just gonna sneak the whole litter in the camper, and they're gonna take them back to Oklahoma.
I got a German Shepherd will take care of that. I'll just let him in the camper first.
Yeah, Amy, you don't ever show your dogs that much, except the bougie one.
Right?
Yeah.
Favoritism.
Yeah, you're right, Angie.
That's what we like to call nepotism.
Yeah. Oh, so Chris will be close to 10 killer? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean is closer to Sean and Paul Case are the closest to me, actually.
I thought
Well,
Paul
Sean
was-
is, they're up by 10 kilo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now I should be pointing at Chris on my screen. So I can't. I got to put it on my right hand and point left. And there he is.
Because he is to your left.
No,
Well, I am left-handed, so there you go, Trey. I should be on your left.
you're on my right, though.
Kitten care package.
Dale gonna wake up to a kitten care package. Hey, I don't mind. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't me you gotta worry about. Nana has the deep hatred for cats.
I'm right there with her.
But yet, when I got with you, you had a cat.
That don't mean I like it.
He had a cat.
Okay, time out. We gotta rewind back here a little bit. That whole bougie when I got with you.
When you got with me, you didn't even like me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here we go again.
So
Trey's
there.
gonna have something
Difference
else.
between
Gosh,
whole
you
wheat,
got it over again.
whole wheat cracker, bougie. When I got with you, when everyone else on the screen went, when I started dating you.
When I got with you.
When I got with you,
So she's
you
like
had a cat.
she's bougie white girl, and then she's all kinds of hood rat.
So here's the deal.
Right? Flip a switch. All she gotta do is flip a switch.
You being racist when you first how did you go out with him just because you felt sorry for him?
No,
I mean, was
No.
it pity? I mean,
listen.
He promised to take her to get the chicken nuggets.
yeah, meat
No,
off the bone,
here's
won her
the
heart
thing.
over.
Listen, we're gonna get deep here, okay?
Oh,
Listen,
dear.
Oh, boy.
Listen, okay.
Take
I
all
wasn't
I need
looking
another
for
drink.
anybody. I wasn't looking for anybody at the time when he was coming around because my whole the whole plan with my sister and my ex-brother-in-law, they wanted us together. That was the whole thing. At least that's what Debbie was saying. Okay, I wasn't looking for anybody. I wasn't at the time. And when they said that we was gonna be standing together in their wedding, I was like,
She was just violently opposed because it wasn't her idea. She's
Yeah.
she's not racist. She's just a control freak.
yes. I was like, no, don't want it. So he kept coming around because he hung around with my sister and my ex-brother-in-law. And
Can you
The
slow
kids
down? I'm
got used
taking
to that.
notes here.
the kids okay, so I had 3 kids when he came into my life. Okay. And they got used to seeing him. Marissa started calling him daddy before
Be
we
right
were
back,
even
guys.
together, you know. And so I started seeing how he was interacting with the kids, and I don't know. I started having feelings for him. So yeah.
So what about now then?
She just felt sorry for the white guy.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I knew it. That's it.
was.
She's just too ashamed to say it.
See, back in my day, if I said I got with you, that meant I got with you for one night, and I don't know you after that.
Well,
So, Heaven's Fire, you're saying you're 14 hours from where 10 Killer would be, or you're 14 hours from Chris? I think you said that was.
I think she's
I think
14
she's
hours from
saying
Chris.
She's 14 hours from Chris,
Oh,
which
Chris.
means she's 17 hours from me.
Well, it's according which way she's coming from.
True story.
Dale just got real deep and thought, like, wait, well, she's coming from that away.
Well, you know,
It's actually 3 hours
if you
closer.
cut straight across I-70 and then come straight south, it probably will be about the same.
About the same difference. Aw. I'm a keep. Well.
Where Tony just run off. He didn't even say hold on or nothing.
He gone.
He gone. I'm close to her for a kid.
well, because Clara has 12 feral
at?
kittens.
We're trying to see if you're going to be closer to Dale or closer to Chris for Dale's purposes. So if you're Idaho area, you might be closer to Dale probably.
I ain't giving out my address.
BR 549.
That's right. Get ready. Here's my zip code: 86753-09.
After the dash is supposed to be 4 digits, Dale.
But what area are you coming from, see? Because Dale thought you just automatically further away from him than Chris, but he don't even know where you from.
Northeastern Minnesota is what she said.
Okay, I hadn't got that far yet.
You're behind. You're behind, Trey.
I'm aiming it right now.
All right, I'm gonna let the dog in.
Hey, Chris, in case you didn't know, she's going to get your stuff sent out to you, she says, tomorrow.
Yeah.
But hey, it's never tomorrow. So it's all there. Tomorrow is always going to be the next day. So that could go on for a while.
I'm not holding breath. I
bet you now that I know this, it will be mailed to you tomorrow because I'm going to be on her tomorrow night. And she'll have
her
Hi, Rebecca.
On her live, she'll have to have a tracking number.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can do on X and find property owners.
Yep.
I'm gonna be using those fans in 2025.
Yeah, they probably won't get there till the first of the year.
Crystal.
If she don't hurry up, it'll be 2025. Goodness gracious. That gum, Dakota, where have you been? You must have been in some serious thought or something going on tonight.
Dakota, good luck with that because my name ain't on my property, buddy. You Mr. Know-it-all.
Hey, Dale had to go look right now because he wasn't sure. That's why he's been being quiet up there. He's been looking on
I was trying to look at this Minnesota address.
So, Dale, is it closer to you or Chris?
It ain't closer.
It ain't closer?
I don't know.
No.
I give up.
Never give up.
People are sneaky and put in under. Yeah. Let me tell you, if you go on Onyx, if you can go on Onyx and find me, you gotta be pretty good there.
I love
you
people.
Gotta zoom in pretty close to get to pop up.
I love those out-of-state Onyx hunters that are like, hey, this is who it says owns that property. Let's go and ask them. if we can hunt this place, let's go lease it.
Good night, Angie.
Good night,
Takes it
Angie.
to some property owner, and that property owner goes, "You're out of luck because farmer down the road's had it leased for over 30 years."
Yeah.
That's a big deal. It's folks here drive up north and they go ask for permission all the time. I mean, there's people that go up there like in the summertime to try and find places to hunt. I am 90 minutes northwest of Duluth.
Georgia? I thought she said she was in Idaho. Duluth's in Georgia.
Duluth. Ain't that where that commercial, the underwear commercial? That's where it's supposed to be. Is it underwear or is that shirts or something?
That's
No,
the
they got all kinds of
ball.
stuff.
That's the ball hammock underwear.
I moved from northwest.
Fireman pants.
Now I got this song stuck in my head.
That's like that viral. I mean, you get on TikTok now. Well, I don't know about y'all, but it's every third video that pops up, it is this video of this new underwear. Oh my gosh, I get sick and tired of hearing it. Got a special pouch for you.
No, what was the Duluth one? The no stink or something like that underwear. What? If your drawers stink that bad, change them more often, y'all. Go take a shower.
Wait, you're supposed to change them?
Yeah.
Every once a month or so, yeah.
Every month.
Trey can make a pair last a whole year.
Oh no.
You just about Wednesday during a week, you just turn them inside out.
That's it. That works.
Well, then Trey would get 2 years.
Yeah, that's life changing, Dale.
Especially after he had constant brownies.
So.
We had a big birthday party here a couple days for the grandkids. Anyway, probably about 5 feet away from me, one of the girls is standing there. I'm sitting on the couch rocking, and all of a sudden I heard somebody rip one, and I was like, "What's that?" And they turned around, and didn't know I was sitting there. It was funny or crap. I looked at her husband. I said, "You better check those britches because I know there's a stain in that. That was terrible." Bad.
Hey, there's what the Duluth was: fire hose pants, non-tearing clothes, something with a beaver. Yeah, something with a beaver.
That's right. Okay, so now we got it all straight. Karma's in Idaho. Heaven's Fire is in Minnesota. Minnesota, eh?
Minnesota.
Eh?
We were up there near Duluth. I guess it's been about 3 or 4 years ago.
We got 3 conversations going on at one time.
Oh, you're only 10 hours away from me at Duluth.
So that means she's closer to you than Chris, Dale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amy, what are you so tickled up her about?
Old pecan.
Crispy.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, do not be Googling big undies. You're going to find something you don't want to see.
I will make sure I do not go do that then.
Don't be Googling big undies over there.
So how far are you from 10 Killer then, Dale?
Well, if I could drive straight there, 3 hours,
Out
but
of
you can't
God.
get there from here.
Trina.
So it takes me 4 hours. There's no straight road from here to there. Oh my goodness, Vision Acre. Your
That's
8-year-old is awesome. Me and them could be friends.
Oh my god.
That's
good.
hilarious.
Well, Dale, I'm 3 hours away from 10 Killer.
So that means
because your
Heaven
roads down there
Fire is
go
about
to it.
11 hours.
You just got to go straight east. I got to go around this big old body of water called Grand Lake in order to get there.
Oh, I know about Grand Lake. But can't you put pontoons on your vehicle?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris is going to be a journeyman. He can help, get it all electrified for you and put a motor in it.
Wrong kind of journeyman.
Wrong.
Well, doesn't it call electricity?
Well,
you can even put a Ford motor on that thing.
there you go.
Nice.
No, my journeyman is in HVAC, so I could keep it. You'd be comfortable while doing it, but that's about it.
Well, see, there you go. Win-win.
Right?
Carmen in here. Minnesota in those little 8-ounce cans of soda, right?
Mini soda.
Sean, I thought you were closer than that. All right.
That gum, Sean is close. Close.
I thought he was like 30 minutes away. I don't know why I thought
No,
that.
John's like right there, man. Like
Mhm.
He said he's an hour and a half away.
yeah.
Oh, there's
About
one of
an
them
hour.
pop people.
Yeah.
Heaven Fire calls a Coke a pop. It's Coke. Everything's a Coke down south.
No,
Y'all got
there's Dr.
pops up
Pepper.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So they wonder why like people view people from the South as having a low intellect. Well, they call everything Coke. You order, I want a Coke, as in a Coca-Cola. Oh, do you want a Dr. Pepper Coke? Do you want a Pepsi Coke? Do you want a Mountain Dew Coke? No, Coke is Coke. Coca-Cola.
Lori's a soda. She wants a soda.
My wife calls it
What
soda.
kind of soda?
Nobody
I'm
calls it soda.
Soda. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
eh? It's pop.
Gotta fix the gutter downspout.
Here we don't say either. It's like, do you want a Dr. Pepper? Do you want a Coke? Do you want a Pepsi? Do you want a?
Well, see, here it's like if we're in a restaurant, they say, "What would you like to drink?" If somebody wants Dr. Pepper, it's Dr. Pepper or whatever. But like if somebody gets ready, say you're going down the road and you stop at a store and they're like, "You want a Coke or something?" Then you specify, yeah, get me a Dr. Pepper or get me a Sprite or whatever it may be. Yeah.
Yep.
So Trey, what are your recommendations? Because I've got a logo, but I'm trying to do it myself just to change everything up here a little bit. You gave me good information as far as where to go to get stickers. What about the logo theory?
Well, as far as the logo, I pretty much I got somebody do the logo. I found the logo I kind of wanted, or several things, and he took it and put my names and everything on it and sent them to me. But me and Mickey is supposed to be working on me a logo. I'm not like, see, the rest of these people in this chat, they all got real cool logos.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not in that.
I don't have no cool logo.
One day, Dale, you have to teach me how you do that.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that neither yet. I don't know what.
All you do is go to settings, go to your audio avatar, and you change it.
Yeah, I got to figure that out too.
Audio
Avatar.
Input? Oh, I thought you said audio.
Go to audio, and then show advanced options. Nope, that's not where it's at.
Like
Never
Mama
mind.
Williams.
Are you talking on the
What
YouTube
Mama
portion
did,
or on
Mama
his?
did. Underwear.
It's
Mama
on
did.
YouTube, so it's whatever you have for YouTube.
Okay.
So on YouTube, I'd have to help you.
You got
But there's all
audio.
kinds of stuff out there to show you on the YouTube. But
All right, Mickey.
if you go into when you're editing your channel, you can pick like 2 different
I'll work
pictures.
on it later.
It's whatever on Restream, whatever you have for that picture that shows up in your chats, what shows up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Crystal, they don't even know what sweet tea is up there where some of these folks is from. They don't know
No.
what sweet tea is.
No.
Like, what?
Utah.
Sweet tea?
Their sweet tea is unleaded.
What? Unleaded.
Yeah.
Will your spoon stand up in the middle of your glass all by itself? If not, you're not drinking sweet tea.
That's how my coffee is.
It was horrible in Utah. You go over there, and the Coca-Cola company owns everything. So all you get in any restaurant ever is Coke products. They're like Mountain Dew is illegal over there. It's unreal,
Yeah.
and they don't have sweet tea. So
Yeah, they don't have sweet tea.
I see no
Look, I
reason
went
to go back.
I went up to Illinois one time for a school, and I couldn't find any sweet tea anywhere. Finally, I went into I can't remember it was one of the restaurant chains that we have down here, a steak place. I'm like, y'all wouldn't happen to have sweet tea, would you? Oh yeah, we do. I got it. It was sour.
Oh,
Like,
Ugh.
I guess nobody drinks it. I'm like, man, you got finally found some sweet tea. And it was
Yeah,
sour.
Lori's in here speaking like a true Massachusetts. I don't want no sweets in my tea. They don't drink no sweets in their tea. Okay, so Crystal, you got it exactly right. You know what I tell people, and when I used to order sweet tea, I'd order sweet tea and say, "I'll take a sweet tea." And they're like, "Well, we have regular tea and there's sugar on the table." I said, "So if I order gravy, are you going to bring me flour and grease?"
Yeah,
because it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. You can't take sugar and put in a cold glass of tea and make sweet tea.
No, you can't.
I mean, it just.
My sweet tea
will make you tea.
Yeah,
Sean.
I want to taste my A1C go up a whole number.
Mine is all over me.
I can taste it. I can taste the A1C going up. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we used to use a cup and a half of sugar for a gallon of sweet tea here.
Ooh.
That's what it used to be, and now we've weaned it back. We use about a cup. Well, it's actually a touch over a cup, but
I'm down to a quarter cup.
A quarter cup? You might as well be drinking brown water.
That's because I had this to it also.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. Time out, Lori. Time
Lori,
out.
Yeah, hold on a dang second.
Time out. We're not talking no hot tea here. We're talking iced tea.
I got a bigger problem than that, Dale. If you can dollop your milk, it's gone bad.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can dollop your milk, that means you're drinking. You're putting sour cream in it, not milk.
That's not milk anymore. I get it if you want to pour some in there, but if you have to use a spoon and dollop it, that's no longer milk. It's something else.
You know what I like? You look at the comments, and everybody's completely involved with what we're all talking about, and we're reading it. It's all part of it. I enjoy watching the comments in us.
Yep.
Everybody's talking together.
Okay, Lori, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You're not a fan of iced tea.
You're not a fan of iced tea.
Okay, dribble.
Dribble. I was going to say that dribble. When I saw a dollop, my head almost exploded. Like I saw a dollop of milk. I'm like, wait, what?
You know it's got to be serious when Chris stops the chat.
Yeah, I don't get involved that heavily in a whole lot of anything, but when I saw the word dollop and milk in the same, now I was like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah, something's wrong.
The only dollop of milk I do is called ice cream.
There you go. There you go.
That's it.
So there was a time that like chocolate milk before I went to bed was like life to me. Like I had to have a cup of chocolate milk before I went to bed. And I went to like this week and a half long training. You know, it was over a weekend. And then I get home on like a Friday, and the wife and kids, they didn't hardly drink any milk. And I grab my cup and I pull the half-gallon of milk out of the refrigerator and I go to pour it. And it goes plop. Whoop, my stomach immediately. Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
I'm gonna tell you, Vision, 2 to 2.5 cups of sugar, and that's I guarantee you that you are right on the line of syrup right there. I've drank some sweet tea.
I'm telling you right now, there was a time in my life that 1 cup of sugar, that was just 1 glass of tea, y'all.
Right.
I mean, look, it is. I'm up. We're one little over, and it's not near as sweet as I normally like it. But I'm trying to get a little healthier in things.
Oh wait, Lori must think it's 4 o'clock. It's time for tea.
Tea and crumpets.
Hey, I gotta get one thing with the hot tea. I will do hot tea, but that's when I'm making a hot toddy because I've got a cold or something. That's about it. That's about the only use for hot tea is to dilute the Everclear and honey in.
Yeah.
That because it's a pain to mix that in cold tea.
You don't mix.
It don't want to mix up.
Just
So
do
that's the
away
only
with
reason to do
the
hot
tea and
tea.
the honey and just drink the Everclear and you'll be good.
There you go.
Well, there's reasons for the Everclear and honey and everything. Everything has a purpose. It's not just there
Lori
for
says
flavor.
she ain't English.
Well,
Oh, bloody heck!
Bloody.
Oh,
watch your mouth. That could be a curse word in the wrong country.
As many countries as I've been to.
Well, that's good.
Well,
Lori.
there's not much difference
I don't even
between
speak
sweet tea
English.
and
I speak
hummingbird food. Exactly.
How much hummingbird food?
Yeah.
Except we put brown dye in ours and red dye in theirs. Is that what it is? That's
Yeah, I guess that's the difference.
Food.
I'm a French Canadian American.
Oh, bonjour. And then what does the Canadians say? Besides old Canada,
Hey, yeah.
hey, yeah.
My dad used to have a guy at work for him. He wasn't Canadian, but he said after everything he said, it got aggravating. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They say a and boat.
Yeah, and every instead of about, it's always
not about. It's a boot.
A boot. Like, what about the boot? It's on my foot. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's all right. Amy's from the South, so she always has to hold on.
Hold on.
There's no L in there. It's just hold on.
Hold on.
I used to love watching this.
The first time I seen that typed in her thumbnail and there was no L, I'm like, oh, I'm using that. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, now she needs to copyright it.
I know a gal. I know a gal old videos on, and I guess you're just calling videos lady of the night. Hold on.
She was saying that back then. We went back not too long ago and watched like our first couple of videos, and she was saying it back then.
Oh yeah.
Except for she had the little finger in the video. Like you always see like her finger come up from underneath the bottom of the camera. She's pointing, look over there, guys.
Hold on.
Look over there, guys. I'm like,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wow, heavens
That's
fire!
James.
I used to love watching a channel, Homes on Homes, that was out of Canada, the remodeled homes, and I used to love the way they used to talk. Got to fix they got it on the downspout and all that stuff. That was a good show.
He's a good contractor, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is. His sons turned out him and his daughter the same way.
Yeah, bonjour. That's right. Bonjour.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, because French Canadians, they speak.
What'd you just call me?
you know what my dad would say about all this multilingual stuff? You know what my dad always said when people like even Spanish or whatever, he would always make the joke because my dad did not speak anything but redneck. That's what he spoke. It was his own little language. Every time he would hear, even on the TV, he heard somebody speaking another language, he will Reader's Digest to YouTube. Every time for my entire life, and I never got it. And I was like, and now I got to catch myself from doing the same thing, and it's not even that funny, but I do it anyway.
Well, my grandpa would,
weird.
My grandpa was kind of like that. Like, we grew up with 3 TV channels. And if someone come on there that was not, from the Midwest, he would be like, turn the channel. You turn the channel. Someone else come on there that was not from the Midwest, turn the channel. Someone comes on that channel, he'd just turn off the TV and say there ain't nothing worth watching on that thing.
Yep.
Ain't nothing on TV.
That's all right, Dale. I got all my English from Hee Haw.
Hey, me too.
Ain't nothing wrong with some hee-haw now.
The only problem was on the other channel was Lawrence Welk.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I could not handle that show.
Yeah, and then when I started watching Country's Family Reunion, they brought them that girl group, that all-girl family group that was on Lawrence Welk. They brought them on there. What was the name of them girls? I can't think of it right now. I'm like, what has this got to do with Country's Family Reunion? They're from the Lawrence Welk show.
Yep, I did too. I loved hee-haw.
I want to
All
hear
the good shows what used to come on before people would get their feelings and stuff hurt. You couldn't even have nothing like that nowadays.
What was the other show? Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom?
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Yep.
The OG crocodile hunter himself.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? He was the boat, the muscle guy, and then you had the old guy who was born 2 days after Moses.
I can't think of their names, but you described them to a T.
I used to love Archie Bunker. You can never play him now.
Oh my gosh, Archie Bunker, they'd have canceled him by the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yep. It was so good. When we were building our house, we had rabbit ears on the camper. We'd get that all the time. We watched the reruns. It was funny.
Yeah, it's a lot of them old shows, boy. It's way better than all this stuff nowadays. Nowadays, they just try to take what they think the 1% of the country wants to see, and they try to shove it down the rest of our throats.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
Like, what was the?
Hang on.
Yes, the Leona sisters, or Lemon sisters, or something like that. Lennon sisters. That was them.
I got your back, Dale.
Hey, I appreciate it. I was trying to think.
I'm that old vision.
The Bob Newhart show, they would have it canceled it was full of one-liners and stuff like that would have been all risque nowadays.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, one of my favorite comedy movies, of course, was Blazing Saddles. I mean, you know, and it was they got covered everybody, you know. But my favorite part is when they're sitting there by the campfire having beans.
I have not seen that. It's been a long time since I've seen that show.
What happened to good comedians like, yes, it is, and don't call me Shirley. You know,
I'm telling you, they can't have that stuff no more.
Well, that's like look at the cartoons that I'll date myself. All the cartoons that, you know, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Roadrunner, Tony, you know, and did anybody ever say, put up a sign that says, kids, don't do this? You know,
they do now. Those cartoons come on the TV because I was at somewhere and they were playing like the Cartoon Network and Bugs Bunny come on. And before Bugs Bunny come on, a warning come up there. Warning.
Really?
This show may be not suitable for young watchers. Everything depicted here is fictional. Merlin Perkins.
And that's sad that they have to, you know.
Merlin Perkins always made me think that.
Oh, did any of y'all? My mama used to watch Dallas.
Oh, Lord.
That was the thing.
And do you know how many people think that that's how Texans really are?
Oh my God! Now, Dukes of Hazzard and Magnum PI, the old Magnum, that was good. But I hated when Dallas come on because you had to watch Dallas. Had to. JR, what was it? JR and
Ewing.
Yeah, JR, yeah.
That's all right. I was a Hill Street Blues fan.
I ain't JR.
Good night, Heaven's Fire.
Going. No, you ain't. No, they wasn't even before your time because I'm a 79, and I may have been young, but I do remember.
God dang, Heaven's Fire is a baby.
83 model.
Chris has probably got a truck that about that age at one time.
My first truck was an 81.
Yeah, see?
My first truck was a 78.
79.
8.
It's only a couple of years, guys. It's only a couple of years.
My first truck was a 79, but my first vehicle I had was an 85. I had an 85 Z28 Camaro.
So I had a 73 CJ5 Jeep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the black truck.
An 81 F-150 with a 300 inline 6.
I had a 73 Mazda RX-3 or 2 with the Wanko motor, and I put a 4-barrel on it. Rotary motor. That used to be a Ford design, the rotary, and they gave up on it, and they let Mazda take it over, and they designed it.
Oh, man. See, that's who got me into scuba diving was Jacques Cousteau, Lori.
Yeah.
First truck was a 69 GMC. Bless you.
That would have been cool to hear those damn birds. Jacques Cousteau.
What is this? They're younger than my 3 sons. Vision 8. I'm an 85 model.
Okay, Sean, I can kind of see your affliction with Chevy if your first truck was a 69 GMC. I can kind of see why you like Chevys. Because those Chevys I kind of liked in GMCs.
Yeah, way back then.
But when they got to the square body, I was done. Done.
Everything was better back then. They don't make anything worth a crap now.
No, it's only going to last you so long. That's the whole way they've got their
And see,
you go back and have to buy a new one.
I'm a Ford guy, and I wouldn't buy a new Ford either. Like I wouldn't buy Dale's Ford.
No.
I love my Ford.
I get it, and I understand that, but I just don't like any of the new stuff because they don't make any. The quality control went to crap with everybody.
I need to send. I'll send you one every once in a while a
Quit
picture
making fine.
of my son works for.
Okay.
My son works for the largest used car dealer in the state of Oklahoma. He's the heavy line technician. He sends me pictures all the time on how when he takes apart the motors on whether it's a Chevrolet, a Dodge, a Ford, where they literally lift up the cabs and they tear the engines apart, and it's absolutely crazy. He tells me it pays 40 hours to put head gaskets or chains on this. I said, who can pay that at $200 an hour plus parts? It's crazy.
They don't want you to pay for it. They want you to go buy a new car.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Wait, time out. Vision Acres wants to sell a 2003 67.
A 2003, a 2013.
2013. I'd take your 2013 67.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
the only reason why I don't like the Ford product is because being a ham radio operator, CBE, and all the radios is trying to wire those things up because there was no room in the F-150 at the time when I was trying to hook everything up, and I was like, there was no place to mount everything. So that's the reason why I never did get a Ford.
Well, you missed out. You just missed out.
No, they just need to redesign it because I'm sorry, but when you got all those radios going and everything else, it takes up space.
Well, that's where we differ. I'm a sheet metal guy. I can make brackets out of nothing, and they're all custom. So that's not a problem for me.
I'll send you some dimensions in.
I got you.
And I'm still waiting for you to give me a call, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, and Chris, while you're at it, he's waiting on his cooking set too.
That's all this one right here. I bought it. You got to ship it.
well, when you make those brackets, just pass that over to Amy. She'll ship it as one. And
No,
April Fool's.
my shipping department's a little better. I'll just take it up there to him, and then we can play with radios.
We need a running scoreboard here of all the burns that Trey keeps burning Amy with.
No, we don't need to burn anything. It's too darn windy down here. We start a fire down here, it's going to go all the way to Dale.
Yeah, no, we don't want the fires.
No.
184,000 miles. Hey, that thing's still good.
Yep.
Duct tape and zip ties. You got to add some tie wire in there now, heavens fire.
213,000.
Do what?
My truck has 213 or 214,000.
I'm somewhere around 250. I don't even know, but I'm at 250. That's my 7.3 though.
Me too. Yeah.
242 on a 5.0.
Oh, I got 3 something on my F-150.
Dale, what year is yours?
14.
Okay.
14.
After the problems.
Yeah. Good.
Not that it still don't have problems. They all the newer stuff does, but
You don't have that one specific spark plug you can't get to.
Well, that was the V10, wasn't it?
No, that was the 5.4 Triton had that one
4.6s.
Yeah, the 5.4 Triton was it had that very back left one you couldn't get to unless you took the engine out half the time.
The number 8. They make that. We used to do that all the time. Put the new
right to mine.
You can get to it. I'm gonna tell you, but the newer 5.4s before they swapped to the 5.0s, Ford had this real genius idea that they were going to put a little shaft, a shank at the bottom of the spark plug. So, because the first 5.4s, you would cross thread when you're putting the spark plugs in, well, then that would cause them to blow the spark plugs out the hole. So they come up with this real bright idea to put this shank on the bottom of the spark plug. Well, their tolerance was too tight. And if you waited too long to change the spark plugs in it, sometimes, not all the time, when you would unscrew the spark plug would come out. But that little shank would stay down in there.
Yeah, they make a tool to take that out too.
Yeah,
Yep.
then they made a tool to get that out. Let me tell you, when that back one does it, it's a booger bear.
Yeah. I put 20 of all those things in there a long, long time ago.
I'll have to worry about spark plugs.
No, me too. Don't want to.
Well, I've got 135,000 on my Dodge.
You what?
I have 135,000 on my Dodge Quad Cab.
I tried to buy a Dodge here a while back. And the guy didn't think I was serious, and he turned around and sold it.
What year's your Dodge, Chris?
An 03.
All right, you got a good one.
You got one of the good Cummins.
And it's got a 5.7 in it.
Ooh,
Right.
that thing will pass everything but a gas station. About like my 5.4 that was in my 99.
Yeah.
When I came up from Texas to here, I was average, and I was pulling a little small U-Haul trailer, and I was averaging 11 miles a gallon on Interstate 35.
Sounds about right.
And that was doing 80 miles an hour.
Look, Dad, and I may have told this story in here before. Dad and Mom was in Texas one time, and they was in his truck with the 5.4s, the F-250 with a 5.4 in it. Transmission went out while they were there with a load of cows. Well, the ranch they got the cows from brought them a 90s Dodge with the Cummins in it, and they had the 18-wheeler tires and wheels. What is that, like 20-inch? I think the 20-inch wheels or 22s or whatever it is. 22. And they put a splitter on the transmission. Daddy fell in love with that truck coming home because he drove it home from Texas, and they kept his truck out there to put a transmission in it. That thing was getting like 20 plus miles to the gallon pulling that cow trailer home. And for the longest, I just cringed because them older Dodges before the new body style was ugly as homemade sin. And that's all he wanted was one of them things. I'm like,
it's like riding in a beer can everywhere you went. I mean,
well,
a good gust of wind, if it blew a tumbleweed into the side of it, it done totaled it out because them things were made like a pop can.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All these new vehicles, Carmel, they go and go and go.
Well, I've got a ladder, like a ladder rack on mine, because I had to, when I moved, I had to bring my tower, my ham radio tower, and I was like, I ain't got no place to put it, so I got the racks, and then I put them on top of that. So yeah, I was loaded down with stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I will say that there was my dream truck was my grandfather's, and this was way back when. And when he passed away, I told my step grandmother that I wanted the truck. I was a kid, and she sold it, and it just that was my grandfather's truck.
Yep.
Yeah, I never sat good with me that she did that.
Say, I'm telling you.
I mean, he had to put the old camper shells, and all that, because they wouldn't, and then tow a boat behind it. He had the old air conditioner, the first air conditioners that came out that was under the dash and all that. That was an aftermarket.
Yeah.
And what was it?
What? Truck? It was my grandfather's Ford pickup. Oh. And I remember I'd always sit in the middle, and he had the stick shift, it was standard.
Yeah. So. I'm telling you, I got a 27-year-old boy, my son, my oldest son. If the subject of my old truck comes up, he won't speak to me for a month after you talk about the subject because he's still salty over it. I had a 92 two-wheel drive F-150, 300 straight six EFI regular cab custom, and I sold that thing, and I'm telling you, I had no idea that kid wanted that truck that bad. He's still salty over that deal.
Oh wow.
He's tried to buy it from them people like 3 or 4 times, and they won't sell it. You know,
Those are good trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a 3/4 ton, if I remember right, because I just remember all the lugs. They had more lugs than a normal. So,
Right.
yeah.
Hey, Vision, you could sell that truck right there. You're talking about you had issues, but I'm telling you, around here in this area right here, you could still sell that truck for $6,000. People love them old Toyota trucks.
Yep.
Especially if it was a 4-wheel drive, it is. That's
4-wheel
what
drive
people
with a
want.
22R with a 22R
Yeah.
in it.
Yep. 22R. Yep. Yep.
good night, Crystal.
What do you mean? You ain't got to be at work. You go to work when you want to go to work. You'll be okay.
Now,
Way to call her out.
hey, I'm calling it quits too because I got to get up. I got to go to work in the morning.
Go to Tony. What you got to get up do?
I got all kinds of stuff I got to do.
You got a whole another load of processed manure.
No, I'm okay with that. I just got a lot more small stuff. A lot of stuff I got to do. I'm just overwhelmed
He's got
right
to
now.
get up. He's got to make sure Angie's got coffee made and get her breakfast.
Yeah, I gotta get up.
Got to
too.
take care of
No, he does all that. She's got the coffee already sitting there waiting to go. She wakes me up. Hey, I'm leaving. I said, all right. And I get up and I go walk the dog so she don't have to do it. And I'm up at now it's about 6 o'clock every morning.
You bring her breakfast in bed. You got to take care of the
No. She gets up too early for me to bring her breakfast in bed.
That's a cash cow right there.
Nope.
Take care of Mama.
Nope. I don't bring.
If I was closer to you, Tony, I'd come down and help you get rid of some of them trees or whatever. But
Yeah. I think I've got 3 more deads I need to cut down, and that is one of the things I've got to do. But I got to put fence up. My neighbor's dogs are. A couple days ago, they're in my backyard again, and one of the ones I had a problem with that I thought they took care of is back. And then today, I forgot to tell my wife about it. It happened again out back. So I got 330 feet of fence I got to put in, and I'm completely fenced in, and I need to get that done.
What kind of fence you putting in?
Just a regular.
chain link?
No, not chain. No, it'll be I forgot what it is. It's like a 2x4.
2x4.
Oh,
I got you. Yeah.
Was it welded wire or something? I don't remember what it is. Yeah.
and T-post?
Yeah. T-post already out there. My son and I did it about 1.5 years ago. A friend of ours had a T-post driver, and we set 150 something T-posts.
Good night, Vision.
Night vision.
My bad. We sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, Tony, before I go to building me a bunch of fence, the neighbor's dogs will no longer be a problem at my house.
Well, believe me, I have. Okay, I hear you. I know. I was a little slow today when I got up. I had a little hitch to my giddy up after this weekend, but I was up. I missed it by less than about 30 seconds, but I hear you.
Well, see, I'm like Trey. Oh, I'm sorry, Tony. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I was going to say I'm like Trey because retirement has got my, it's like I'm flip-flopped. My nights are days, and then my days is when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm a night owl anyway. That's why nights are so easy for me because I can just staying up at night is not an issue. If I'm tired at night, it's bad. I'm like It's fixing to be a crash coming when my head hit a pillow.
Hey, Amy, it's midnight, so that means it's today. So, does that mean you're going to the post office?
No, it's
Hey,
it's a
guess
little late
what?
now. She's sleeping in.
Listen. Guess what?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was a fall case coming.
I knew it was coming. She cased you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she was a little slow to it. She had to ask you a few times before she got it to happen.
Yeah. I've been retired now for I guess like 6 years, and it seems like I work more than before when I own my businesses. I don't know. Just tired all the time now. Getting there.
Well, let's see. I've been retired for now 2 years, and in the business I was in, I don't plan on going back and get into it because there was.
Good night, Amy.
Yeah.
Night, Amy and Chris.
Good night, Amy. Good night, Chris. I think Dale's going to be the next one.
No, it'll be in a minute.
He's rubbing his eyes. Trey, it's just going to be me and you like it was last time.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dale said he ain't got to work tomorrow.
No.
A Plymouth Duster. Wow.
The guy that bought it was driving drunk and wrapped it around a tree. Ouch.
Actually, my very first car was a 1967 Mustang 289
Thanks for joining.
P with the 4-speed. It was a good running car. Back then, I mean, they weren't worth much at all. But now you try to find them things, look out.
I gotta say, Karma's in here. She's just like tripping my trigger with this 66 Mercury Comet, which would also be the same body style as a Ford Falcon.
Yep, and that probably had a 66, either a 289 or a 260.
Yeah, 289 car. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I just want to know why in any world would somebody want to own a Pacer?
Remember no. Okay, first I used to work for AMC. All right, Pacer in Javelin, dude. You can find one of them that's in good shape. You're gonna make bank on them right now, 100%. Even the old grain Wagoneers that they used to have, the old ones with the wood side paneling, bank it. I missed one here real close to our house that I seen sit for. I thought Amy went to bed a while ago.
Well, she just had to make sure she got her plug in there for tomorrow night. Everybody got to come join Amy's live tomorrow night.
AMC cars right now is, if you can find one, you best grab it because I guarantee you're making digits on that car.
How bad do you want one?
What is it?
Dale's looking to make digits.
What is it? What motor?
Locked up, and it would be the sedan, the 4-door sedan. Is that a 59 model that had the split front bumper? It's straight.
Well,
let me look.
He's looking up his Pinto.
No Pintos either.
My dad had I want to say it was a 68, 69 El Camino SS. Solid, it was black, beautiful black. And I got to drive it one time, and it was like, I wanted that vehicle. But, yeah.
I used to race my Mustang. My friend had a 1970 Cougar with a 460 C6 transmission. We had a blast with that. I've got a 1973 Mustang convertible Q code in a garage right now that's stripped down. started the process of restoration over 20 years ago. But this is Marty's report, one of, I think, 167 made.
I want to get an old Jeep again and work on it.
It's hey, listen, I went to Empty's Homestead to get some eggs from them a few months, say 2-3 months ago. Going kind of through their that area where they live, there's a guy that had the old International truck Jeeps all over in this parking lot where this metal barn was. And I was like, oh my God, if I had my trailer and some cash, I would be wanting to place an order in one of them. What's he doing?
Going to the bathroom or what?
Yeah, you want to take y'all to the bathroom with me?
No.
Hang on, let me cover my eyes.
Come on. Had to make a move.
Oh, the boss said I got to go to bed.
Yeah. Jessica just got home from work, so.
You make her work this late?
No, that's her choice.
Dude, come on.
That's her. I don't make her.
Okay, I lied to you, Tony. It's a 60. This is just, I pulled it up just so I had a picture of it. This is not the car, but that's what it would have looked like.
It's like a Rambler or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a Rambler, but it's not a Rambler. A Rambler would be a station wagon. It's just not the station wagon.
Right.
But it is, I went and looked at it to make a hot rod out of it, and it's straight. You can make a hot rod pretty easy.
I've been looking. I can't say looking. I have been looking. I'm looking for an older Ford frame, something to use for racing. But
I've been finding those.
What kind of? I mean, you want just an old frame, or you got a specific vehicle you're looking for?
Certain vehicles. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to look at weights, what the vehicles are, but you got to have a frame because most of it, like the Ford, the 60s, they're like the Mustangs and all them, they're all unibodies, and I don't want a unibody. I want a frame under mine where I can cut into it.
You can tie the unibody together.
Well, but you got to put another frame in along with the unibody. You can't just do the unibody. You got, I mean, so I don't know. It just depends. I was looking at Cougars, the old style Cougar. I was looking at the old Torinos, but then you get into weight, and I don't know. Just looking around.
Yeah, that's what I've got. The whole purpose I've got my 49, the 49 Ford back here is just to make a street rod out of it. It's what I want to do with it. But I want to take it, and so you can take it and get a Mustang front end and put the Mustang front end under it.
Right.
And it helps with a lot of that, the weight and all that.
Well, Tony, do you know anybody that's got a P51 Mustang D model?
No.
Okay.
I know. I've only heard P51 one time, and I don't even remember what that was on. What was that?
An airplane from World War II.
Oh, no wonder why I don't know what. All right. I'm thinking it was a car. I'm not looking at an airplane. No.
No. If all right, Tony, if you don't know, if you look at my logo and or my name, a Texas Raider, in Dallas on 11/20/2022, I was supposed to ride on a B-17 Flying Fortress named the Texas Raiders with an S. Oh. And unfortunately that day, another plane came in across and they crashed.
Wow.
And so I was supposed to be on that plane.
Oh, wow.
And so, in memory and all that, if you could see my room, you would see a lot of memorabilia from that plane, and so that's where I got my name, was in all that.
Right, right.
So
Yeah, I see you, Sean, saying that, cage it. I understand that, but I like to stay with the steel body, the factory body, then cut the tubs for the rear and the front end suspension. And I don't know, it's just the way I want to do it. I like what Johnny has done with his, and I like to kind of do the same type thing with the Ford that has the frame that you cut into it, and you go with all that. And it's just, I like that. I like that.
I can see it now. You and Johnny racing, side by side.
Oh yeah.
There's only one thing holding me from doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
It already been done.
Yep.
I drug my feet on a 66 Galaxy. I would have already, yeah.
That's the only thing that's so bad about all the older vehicles, even this old truck back here. If you're gonna try to do something to really be fast, you've got to have so much, basically more horsepower to overcome the weight. Because unless you buy a lot of fiberglass stuff, you just, because these older vehicles, they're made out of something. They're made out of material from the frame to the body.
Correct. Yep.
I mean, if you just want a bad fast, just get you a Fox body Mustang.
Yeah. That's why so many people are so popular with them, because they're light, they're fast.
You don't see people walking up to Johnny go, "Hey, let's race." They all truly want to go the other direction.
Yeah.
When they see him go, that's it. They're like, "Oh my!"
To watch him go down the track one time, and they ain't wanting a grudge race after that.
What is he running in it?
It's a a 5?
It's a 400 Pontiac all aluminum block, naturally aspirated.
It's pushing 906 or 902 horsepower.
Well, if Dale would have told me, I would have gone there, because that last race, that was really close to me, but I didn't get the invite.
Tony was there too. He could have told you.
Yeah, well, I don't think I knew him then. I don't think I knew Chris. Now, the one that we went to last with Amy and Chris. Hi, Amy. I know you're still watching. You're not in bed yet. We went there, and actually, when Johnny, the first run he made, and the guy that was standing in the center where the Christmas lights would be, he goes, "That is a car that everybody is going to want to grudge race against right there." They talked about Johnny's 100%, but no one ever showed up. Nobody ever showed up to bite the bullet for money. Nobody. The only person he had there that would race him legitly was his friend that he talked about, owned that 69 Camaro. It was silver. I can't remember, Willis or Willie, or he said it in the video. And Johnny just walked him. And then Johnny says, "I bet he'll go to in town and say he whipped his butt." And he told him he beat Johnny. And when I talked to Johnny, I don't know how long ago after, "Yeah, see, she's there. I knew it." Johnny said, "Yeah, he went to the machine shop, told everybody he beat me, and it's not what happened. I watched it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all they got to do is watch the video.
Yep.
I mean,
Heaven's fire, Amy's just a little bit of a creeper. She'll lay in the bed and you'll think she's gone, and then all of a sudden, I mean, she just comes out of nowhere. If she hears her name, like Beetlejuice,
Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm getting tired, and it's 12:15. Y'all have a great night.
Take care, Tony.
Hey, how do you get out of this line stream thing?
Oh, hit in.
You go you go up in that right hand corner and you push the button that says leave.
I see it just now. I found it.
Oh, Dale. Boy,
I'm telling you, brother, it's like we started this at the beginning, and here we are at the end.
Yep.
Except Amy's stalking us.
Yeah, yeah. Amy's listening. So
And Heaven's Fire, I think, is still here in the chat.
getting covered up now, she says.
Well, you ought to. It's 29 degrees here.
Ooh, I mean, we're still 60 something degrees here. So
Man.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I've been I love the old street rides and all that stuff. So I got the old truck, but the old truck is just that's more of a play toy. It's not really something you want to race.
Oh, look, there's Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Amy. Oh shoot! I said my own name.
Well, the thing I never understood about people with pickup trucks, and I guess it's a thing. I mean, it's like, you got the guys that like their 4-wheel drives, they want to jack them up, but everybody taking a pickup truck and lowering it.
Yeah.
And then, they're going over bumps and they're like scraping everything. I was just like, I never understood the purpose of it. But everybody has, their own vision and whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. They dropping like flies. Heaven's fire. Well, I guess now karma's fixing to leave us.
Oh, good night.
Oh, there goes Lori. I should hit
What?
the sack too.
Lori? The French Canadian?
She's giving it up.
I thought them Canadians, were on a different time zone and they, were a lot able to do more.
Shoot. Yeah. Well, it has been a good live tonight. At least I think it has anyway.
I think you did good, brother.
Yeah. I really wasn't planning on being on for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, all right. I'm thinking about going to getting a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah, I ain't going to bed right now. That's the problem with this night thing. I'm wide awake. Yes. Look, I don't like those lowered trucks. So dumb. Look, the lowered trucks, I'm not a fan of lowered trucks. But I'm going to tell you that what drives me crazy is them trucks that walk around look like a dog is hiking, the squatting to pee all the time. That's the ones that drive me crazy. Oh, well, thank you. Hey, anytime any of y'all want to join on, y'all are more than welcome. I can send y'all the link. Like I said, I don't just post the link out for like open mic anymore, but I don't mind any of y'all that want to join in. I can't have but 6 on screen at a time for right now until I purchase it, and I'm gonna purchase it before Friday because they have the restream for half price basically. As far as a Black Friday deal, you can buy it anytime from now until Black Friday. So I think once I do that, I can have like 8 people up.
All right, Trey. So tell me, I keep hearing y'all talking about watch hours.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no, my channel, I've got one short on there, so it's not like anything big. So tell me, what are watch hours for?
Okay, so for you to be fully monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Watch hours is basically from people watching your videos. They don't count, or you can do it with views. Views are shorts, but for monetization, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 10 million shorts views.
Oh,
so
Lord.
So the easiest thing to do is, and it's not easy, is get the 4,000 watch hours. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
I
it.
just didn't know if that was something. It's like,
oh, got you, Karma. What year is what truck? What truck you talking about, Sean? Yeah, but yeah, I've had a channel. My channel is about 3 years old, but I've only technically got serious with wanting to try to do it, for about 7 months, however long I've been really putting out content. So,
well, see, you need to get Bunny her own.
yeah. That might be something down the road. I might need to get me a bunny T-shirt. Bunny get a bigger following, I can get a T-shirt. Good night, Lori.
Good night, Lori.
So yeah, I might get Bunny a T-shirt, her own T-shirt going. Make them around here jack up one end of that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's
Yeah,
where they take the hydraulic jacks.
Yeah.
Or electric ones, I guess.
What you not even close to? What you not close to? What did I miss something? I don't know what it's 12 degrees here. I don't know what I'm not even close. She's not close to something. And Sean still hadn't responded to what which truck. If you're talking about, I've got 3 trucks here, but the old truck I've been talking about, want to do a street rod out of, is my 49 Ford. So
I can remember when you could open the hood of a truck and literally crawl in.
Yeah, stand and work on it.
Yeah, yeah. And you could use a Phillips screwdriver and SAE tools. You didn't have to go, oh, I need a 10 mil or 11.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
I miss those days.
Yeah, nothing. It won't never go back to that. Now you got trucks open up. You can't even see the motor for the plastic.
Well, that, and you gotta have a technician plug into your vehicle, to find out get a diagnostic on it. Yep. I mean, I can remember back in the days, the diagnostic was where you take a timing light and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, heavens fire, the thing right there is if you're truly wanting to get monetized, you can do it. The subs was not that hard for me to get. I did lots of shorts. I gained lots of my subscribers off of shorts. The watch hours, what really went there is lives. And now you've got over 50 subs, so you can do lives. And I'm telling you, just pick it and do lives. Like, I can't go look right now because it hadn't ended. But I mean, I've had as many as, I want to say, 26 viewers tonight watching. And now they didn't all stay on the whole time or whatever, but us going 3.5 hours, we still got 14 people. Well, it just dropped to 12. It's 12 people that's watching. But I may gain, I don't know, say 80 or 90 watch hours off of this, because just say if I'm on your live and I stay on your live for an hour and a half, Chris is on your live, he stays on an hour and a half. So just us staying on, it's 3 hours of watch hours you get in that hour and a half. Because whatever person stays on there, you get, So what is this? This is the way my 74 F100 is. Yeah. Yeah. I love the old trucks. I love the old Ford trucks. So I'm telling you, if you can do it. I mean, there's some people, there's ways you can cheat the system, but to me, if you cheat the system, I don't know that, I mean, you get there. So, let's see, I have 136 watch hours from 4,000. I have a long way to go. Yeah, well, but you can at 3,000 you can start it. But I'm telling you, if you get to where you get like us, we've got this community that we're in, and everybody, as long as you don't jump in on top of other people's lives, and you're welcome to do lives whenever you want. But the reason I say that you don't jump in on top of other people's lives is because if there's an opening that nobody's there, then most of the time everybody will jump into your live. And people may jump in and out, but I mean it helps you a lot. So it's a big help. That's right. Yeah, I'm not paying for subs. That's and there's lots of people that do it. A lot of people pay for the subs just to make sure they get there. But man, it's that can get expensive to a point. And I'll be honest with y'all. Right now, I've been monetized now for I'll think about a week and a half, and in that week and a half, I've made I think I'm at like $17 on YouTube. So
Hey, you can go get one of those cup of coffees.
Yeah. Look, there's Amy. Amy's back. Monday, hopefully it will help boost. Yeah. It's like I said, there's lots of people. I know lots of people out there that pay for. Well, I don't know specifically. I know a few that's paid for them. But Amy, man. Yeah, that's right, Amy. I mean, it's one of them deals. It's kind of can you really feel good about yourself if if it costs you $1,000 to get if it costs you that to get monetized, and I know some people that just want to be there. Some people want that plaque, and I'm not doing all that. Like I said, now, we help each other out. Heaven's Fire. I think we kind of got to meet each other through the Grow Show, and I can't remember if it's the Grow Show or Tuber Chatter, maybe both of them that she gets on too. And I've gained a lot through having the community that we have, and people watching and doing so. But yeah, it was one of them things. I set a goal, and some people are like, I don't care if I ever get monetized or this or that. But I mean, it's not like a make or break deal. But I want to get monetized because I set a goal to YouTube and to get monetized. Now I'm there, and I grow at whatever rate I grow. That's the rate we're gonna grow at. So and that's why when I purchased Amy, Amy's done it. I know she's still on here listening. Amy, where they've purchased StreamYard, she's helped me a lot because when I jump on her lives, I'll co-stream or used to. I haven't co-streamed the last 3 or 4 times I've been on, or 2 or 3 times, but that's helped a lot. I mean, you don't get a lot of watch hours from it, but still, I mean, being able to do that is pretty big.
Every little bit helps.
It does. And that's why I'm going to purchase the Restream, like I said, before Friday anyway ends. And anybody that jumps on me will be able to co-stream. And the co-streaming helps me and them the way the co-streaming works, So I'd rather do it for fun, like I started it for paying for you. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep. Well, I can tell you, I mean, I feel like unless you get to be really, really big, and I've talked to some big people. I mean, I don't know that it takes a lot to do to really make money. I feel like, I mean, other people may feel different about it, but from what I'm seeing, you got to do a whole lot, or get a whole lot bigger than I am to try to make any money with the situation. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know that I care to work much harder at all the filming and stuff that I do. If that's what it's gonna take, because I'm gonna tell you, I put a lot into it. I mean, I put a
then
lot.
You got the editing and everything.
That's what I mean. I mean, all the video and filming and stuff that I do, and then all the editing. Man, it's yeah. I think the promotion thing, I mean, technically it's almost like buying subs, but all you're doing when you promote is throw your videos out there. Basically, what you're doing in that situation, from the way I understand it, is you're basically, which I think that is kind of a cheap move on YouTube on some of that. But so here's my question: if you have to pay YouTube, okay, I don't know what it costs to promote, but just say it's $50 or $100 or maybe $10 to promote. Why ain't YouTube already pushing your stuff out? If your content, why don't they push it out anyway? Because they're making money off of but before you get monetized, they're making money off of you regardless. You know, because I mean, I know mine way before I got monetized, they was putting commercials and stuff, ads in my videos. So I mean, they was making money then. So you would think that why don't they push it out? I know some of that's the algorithm, whatever analytic, I don't whatever that junk is, you know. But anyway, not to get headed down a rabbit hole on all that. But that's right. That's right, Heaven Fires. Just one day at a time. But I will tell you, once since I have got monetized, I kind of feel like I'm kind of like I'm not slacking up, but it just makes me feel better anyway.
Good night, let's trade paint.
Yep. Have a good one, Sean.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Heaven's Fire. I've got premium because I don't want the ads.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Hey, well that's how you get paid. And some of that, Heaven Fire, you pay for premium and you don't have ads. I've had a few videos just kind of took off. Matter of fact, the one with Bunny has took off in the last like probably 2 weeks. And it's crazy because it's an older video, but I say older. I mean it's what, a month old maybe.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people that has watched it.
And see, then the one put more out on her.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's like, I mean, I always enjoy Heaven's Fire because she'll go out and see her bunny Duchess, and I mean, it's like, you know, it's like I'll sit there and like, okay, when she's got Duchess on, I'm watching it, and then she had the parade one, and I'm like, cool, I don't have to go outside. Here's a parade.
You sit in the house and watch the parade, huh? But
and
you
then
can't catch no candy that way.
Do what?
You can't catch no candy sitting in the house with a parade, though.
Oh Lord, like Trey, I don't need any candy. But and then she did one where up for the, I think showed oh Lord, Heaven's Fire, what was it? Where she did all the big dump trucks and all the mining equipment, I believe, and all that. And I was like, this is, and then she was up on top of this one area, and you could just see. It was like, wow, you know.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I know people that, like I said, I know people that just done the promotion. You know, like I said, I just, it's crazy to me that, you know, all that is, YouTube is using that for a money grab. Because if they're basically saying, hey, you pay us, and we'll make sure we push your videos out to more people to see. Now, I don't know if by doing that, if that guarantees you subscribers or if that guarantees you views or whatever, but you didn't gather no candy. It was too cold for you to gather candy.
Now that's the one, the working mind pit. Thank you, Heaven's Fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, you know, you get to see parts of the one thing I love about all this and all the community is that you go to everybody else's channel and they do videos, and it's like you get to see other parts of the world.
Yep.
And you're like, I didn't know that they, you know, it was that pretty over there, and you know, in so and so's area and all that.
Yep. Well, Chris, you are with where you at. Have you ever went to one of the meetups? Have you ever been?
Not yet. I'm planning on what is the next one's 10 killer.
10 killer. We're going to try and make. I've got to look a little bit closer at time. I've got to look at my schedule, but we're going to try to make 10 killer.
Well, that would be awesome. My plan is yes, I've with the help of oh Lord, Miss Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great person and was helping me, you know, find, you know, get all that and information, because I have a dog here at the house, and I can't leave my dog because my dog will be all alone, and you know, and
hey,
plus,
bring it with you.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But then but I'm going to have to get a cabin or a room or whatever because of the fact I don't have I want to get one of those, eventually get one of those, I guess, I think, who was it? Was it Dale that had one?
What's that?
Pop up, little
Yeah,
pop
pop
trailer.
camper.
Yeah.
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 That's
Get
what
one of
Dale's
those
got.
eventually.
When we went the other to Pinecone Fest, we got a motel. And
Yeah.
we just got a motel room, and we're going to. I'm gonna try to find an Airbnb close. I think when we go to Chin Killer. So if we get to go,
Well, I hope you do. I mean, my whole thing is that everybody sees me on yours and saw me on
yeah,
Amy's,
yeah,
and I haven't been on. I think that's the only ones I've been on. I haven't been on Wanda's yet, but
yeah,
anyway, you see me, but seeing
yeah.
and meeting is,
And actually meeting, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That was like me. That's what I picked on Dale when I met Dale. I told Dale I didn't expect him to be so short. Yeah,
Well,
but you just don't know. You don't.
I can see it. Like if you show up at 10 Killer, we'll be trading hats. LSU and Oklahoma.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you.
But Lord have mercy.
As a what is or a dog sitter has a friend feeder bunnies. Yeah. We have a place here now that you can take your pet. Well, actually, I think it's just dogs, and they'll keep them for you. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
see,
what they called it.
but that's like a kennel type thing.
Yeah,
And see, the
yeah.
thing is that my dog is 14 years young,
Wow.
and
What
yeah,
is it?
she's a rescue dog,
I got you.
and so it's I usually take her everywhere I go because the back seat of my truck is her area,
Uh huh.
and I can vacuum it out, and then within a day or two, it's back to being dog hair.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, she, it's just me and her. So
Yep.
that's why when I had to get up and I went off screen for a few minutes, I had to let her out and then
Got you. Got you.
because I
That's
haven't
good.
figured out how to. Like I said, while I was asking when I asked earlier, Dale, how he changed it to his other logo,
Yeah.
all that. Because I'm still, like a few others, I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't done that yet neither. I need to go in and figure that out. There's so much on here that I don't know, but I'm steadily learning and getting better and better with it. So that's like the restream thing. I was saying earlier you was on, but I'm gonna do my giveaway, and I'm not gonna do the giveaway on restream because there's no. And I'm sure restream will be coming with one. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it because normally what StreamYard does or Restream does, the other one tries to do the same thing because they're kind of in battle with each other. The competition of it. So I'm gonna try and just get the Restream, and it's not like I'm gonna be doing giveaways like all the time. We're gonna do
What?
yeah. I said not all the time. So and there are other giveaway tools out there. I need to get with like Jesse and Lisa and see what they use because they use that wheel and I don't it's no ticket or anything. BSU ticket seats hats. What is B? Is that who is BSU?
Well, it's not OSU, I can tell you that,
That's right.
and it's
No,
not LSU.
no. Well, I know it ain't Baylor. It wouldn't be Baylor.
No,
Baylor.
Baylor. I thought Baylor was BY. No,
Yeah. Well, no, that's BYU. It's BYU is Baylor, isn't it? I don't know. I need to do that too. Oh, you need a logo too. Yeah. I mean, my logo, this logo here is hang on.
boink.
That I went on and I found that. I found that on just I Googled and logos. And then I sent it to a buddy of mine, and he went in and changed to put our Louisiana Life on it and the established and all that stuff. He did all that for me. What do you think is on StreamYard? The logo thing, you can do it. You want what pops up when you go to pause or leave the screen. You could put that to come up on anything. So, and the StreamYard is just so stinking high. I would do StreamYard, but man, it's so stinking high.
Well, that must mean Amy's rich because she does StreamYard.
Amy and they use it because I mean that's what they're used to, and who knows what may be. But I'm telling you, man, this thing here for at least for a year, and I know it may not be that every year because once it's one of the deals, they're trying to get you, so they're offering you a cheap price, but like it's $114 for the whole year for this restream.
And that's why you're trying to get it locked in, right?
Yep, that's why I'm trying to get it. But like I said, now come next year when it redoes, I'm sure it'll be the
Bossier.
Yeah. Boise State. Boise State ain't bad. Okay, the giveaway wheel. It may be, but I know on StreamYard, the only thing I have found on there to use has been the hashtag tool. It may be somewhere else on there, and maybe I hadn't found it. But like when I do my giveaway, the giveaway I'll do here in a few weeks, I'll do it on StreamYard, and I'll do the hashtag giveaway tool.
Wasn't there a YouTube giveaway thing?
I don't know.
I know another channel he always will use the YouTube or whatever giveaway.
Yep, that's that running back that they've got, isn't it, Karma? I think. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to dig into it. I got on the other day and done all kind of looking. The only kind of giveaway tool that I can find on Restream, I even messaged Restream, was you could do like a pre-recorded, not pre-recorded, but like I do it for like one drawing. You had to do a lot of steps to get it to go on there for that one time. And it is a hashtag deal. I've been Heaven Fire since I was like 16, so I'm not looking to change my name. No.
Hey, baby.
No.
Hey, baby girl. There's my babies. Huh?
But
sorry, my dog just came in to visit.
Oh no, you good.
Her name is Faith.
Faith.
Yeah, because we all need faith.
Yep. There you go. How long have you had her?
Well, she was a little pup, and I've had her since probably, we can only guesstimate, I've had her for 14 years, and she was a little pup, and she'd follow me. She's got the marks on her paw, little spots like a blue heeler, but she's not, it's not blue. It's like a tan color, and my youngest daughter said that she always looked like a little fox.
Yeah.
Because she got the, markings and all that, but so.
Yep. Wow.
But yeah, I'm going to order stickers probably by the end of the month, and then the next thing I'm going to try to work on is getting I want to take my logo and get it better done, but because I took a picture and chopped it and cropped it and all that. Oh, Boots! I forgot about Boots. Yeah.
Yep. Finally went to bed. Yeah. But what have you got for a logo? Just something you kind of designing up yourself?
Well, I'll send it. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
It's the nose art from the plane.
Okay.
And all that. Basically, that's because of the fact that
Have you tried to use Google and just try to look something up, some logos, and just put in
Well, my whole thing is based around that aircraft.
Yeah.
And all that, but I did Google it, and looked at pictures, but of course it pops up of all the plane itself. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but no, I'm in no hurry because it's like I don't ever plan to be,
Yeah.
like all these other
Well,
major
you've
big
got
people.
you got a lot of people that's on here that don't really put out much content, but they still have nice logos, and they still, you can do however you want. That's the thing about all this. You can be
Yeah. Well,
whatever you want to do.
it's like at the meetups. I just didn't want to go, hi, I'm Texas Raider, and everybody's going, hey, I've got a pen, I got this, here, have that. Yeah.
We got caught. Like, we knew that they was going to be giving stuff when we went out to Pinecone Fest, but like I was supposed to have caps for when I went. My caps didn't make it in. We was getting some T-shirts made. They didn't get all my T-shirts made, so I only went out there with like, I think
A handful.
15 T-shirts or something like that, And I didn't know that people was gonna have koozies or pins, or like, golly.
Well,
So,
whenever you get that bunny T-shirt, I want one. You let me know, and I'll
yeah. Nope.
because I support Bunny.
Yeah, you like Bunny. Yep.
If I could get down there to visit, I'd be like, "Oh, Trey, here, get out of the way. I want to go see Bunny."
I promise you, she would let you, that thing you can rub all over her. She is nothing but a big old pet. So, like I said, that's a good thing and a bad thing, depending on the situation. When you're trying to work them, huh?
I was going to say, as long as she doesn't lay on me, because
No,
I know she weighs more than me.
I can tell you, she will try to take a feed bucket out of your hand, though. Yeah, we'll do that. So, anyway. Oh my gosh, we've almost made the 4-hour mark. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm going to probably get off here about 1 a.m. because I got to go get me a cup of coffee. And I've got to I got to get something for dinner. So,
well, my deal, I've got to make myself go to bed, because I don't need to, I don't need to sleep the day away tomorrow. I got stuff in the gift. We got rain coming. We got cold weather coming. So I got to try to get up there.
You want me to text you at 4 a.m.?
Well, I've got to get up. Which makes me. I've got to get you. I got to get GoPros charged. I got to get everything charging before I go to bed. But I got to get up in the morning. I got to feed all the cows before we get any bad weather coming up. Everything's got some fresh hay put out, and then I've got to go over to one of our hay fields where I left the tractor, the big tractor, and bush hog. I was bush hogging with it. It's been about a month ago now, close to a month. It's still sitting over there. I've never brought it home.
Oh,
but I have another spot I need to go bush hog. So I'm going to try to get somebody to take me over there in the morning, either before or after. I feed the cows, and I'm gonna try to bush hog that other little hay meadow on the way home. And yeah, Bunny is definitely a hoot. I promise you.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, it's a dinner. Shame on you. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get home and do that. I gotta start winterizing some stuff. So I got a full day tomorrow, and I'm not gonna video all of it. I'm just gonna try to video some of it. Well, I have finally got some content. I'm like three or four videos behind. So I'll have a video will come out Wednesday, and then I've got video to come out Saturday and Sunday again. And that's my plan. I'm trying to get where I can post a video on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Do you need to go out again?
Uh-oh.
Do you need to go outside? I hear you pacing. Do you want to go outside? All right. Well, I'm going to get off because she wants out, and I don't want to hold you up, brother.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. I'm fixing to bail anyway. So I appreciate everybody that has hung around. I know some we have 10 people watching right now. So
you're popular. You're famous.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm sure some of it is people like Amy and them and Dakota, and some of them, they all left it running in the background. So I get full credit for some of that. So I appreciate that. Appreciate all y'all that's been on here. Heaven's Fire, Karma, and Karma. Heaven's Fire. I don't know what your name is. That's why I keep calling you Heaven's Fire. If you want to tell your real name, I can call you by your real name, or we can keep it rolling. Heaven's Fire. So, but
good night, Heaven's Fire.
Anyway, yep.
All right, brother. You need anything? You got my phone number.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Chris.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. And if I don't see y'all, happy Thanksgiving, and may y'all be blessed.
Yep. Same to you.
All right, brother. Bye-bye.
All right, man. Thank you. But anyway, guys, yeah. Look at there. I knew old Amy was still on there. I knew she had it running. Oh, but anyway, guys, we're gonna end it there. So we ain't gonna make it quite to that 4-hour mark. Lori is still in there. She's been creeping in the background on us, listening. Thank you, Lori. What'd you say here, Karma? Film interview. I know you work on Mondays, but I could record. Well, we can. If it's a Monday that I'm off, Karma, we can do it. I work up. My schedule is 7/7. I'm supposed to be working tonight, but I took off my last 3, and so I'm off this Monday. I'll be off next Monday because it's my actual time off. And then actually the following Monday, I'm gonna take my last 3 days off again. So I know my next 4 Mondays, depending on other things that come up or whatever, I've got free. If you just get with me, I don't mind. If you don't mind having some old country redneck come on there, I'll come on there with you. So, but yeah, so my next 4 Mondays is free. So, like I said, we'll just have to work it around. Like I said, when they do a pre-recorded deal, that'll be fine too. However you want to do it will be good with me. But anyway, guys, we're gonna end it right there. And like I said, Karma, my email is in on my page, so you can go on there and find it. Email me anytime. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody that's watched, everybody that's kept me running, and all the same. And if y'all aren't doing nothing tomorrow, I know Good Morning Rainy Ridge, they come on and said they left a comment they was going to bed early, and now I guess they getting up. Good morning. I don't know if that's Eric or Tina, but like I said, tomorrow night, I know Brian and Kathy, I think they go live at she's changed the time around with Resourceful Living at like 7, I think, and or 6 or 7, but I think 7. And then Chris and Amy will go live tomorrow night at 8. So if y'all aren't doing anything there, y'all jump on, and depending on what everybody does and all that, I'll probably be on one, if not both, if they let me. Amy, I didn't mess with her so much tonight. Amy may not let me on hers tomorrow night. She might ignore me and leave me in the basement or something. Oh, but anyway, guys, it's 1 o'clock here. We're fixing to be 1 o'clock. Got up to put another log on the fire. So, okay. Well, hey, appreciate you stopping by. If it wasn't but for a few minutes, Tina. My next 2 are probably scheduled, but after that is open. Like I said, anytime. Just get with me, and we'll get something scheduled and get it knocked out. I have no problem with that at all. So, all right. Well, I got them hillbilly goodbyes right here. And yeah, that's fine. Like I said, my email's in there. You can shoot me an email, and we'll get something worked out, Karma. So, But anyway, guys, all right. I'm not going to keep dragging it on. But oh man, I went blank. Okay. But anyway, guys, if look, anytime y'all want to get on, if I hadn't sent y'all the link, I know there's several people that I sent links to. Hey, thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Always. But like I said, if anybody wants to come on at any time, y'all shoot me an email, and I'll send y'all the link, and y'all can get on. Sometimes I don't mind anybody getting up. Like I said, just some of the stuff we got a little carried away there one weekend, and I want to be kind of careful with who I give the link out to. So, but anyway, good night, everybody. Thank y'all for joining, and we'll see y'all on the next